Clock running, 5:46 left in the first. Handoff, it's Peterson, big hole right side, cuts it back, upfield, 20.
It's time for live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Coverage is brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage is also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Now let's go to the stadium for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Block from Smith, and that springs him into the end zone.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Cashmere, Washington, home of Applets and Cotlets, and more importantly, home tonight to a big football tilt. Along with Grant Olson, I'm Eric Granstrom. We are here at Cashmere Bulldog Stadium for the Cashmere Bulldogs, 4-0 on the season, taking on the 4-0 Royal Knights. And Grant, this has been called the game of the state this weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You know, dynasty is thrown out there a lot about certain teams. We're seeing one tonight. Royal Knights, it's a dynasty in 1A football. We were talking what they've won 4 straight titles, 7 of the last 8 1A state titles. I'd say that's a dynasty.
So if you're looking for a litmus test for your football team, this would be the team to go up against. Cashmere comes into the game, well, depending on which poll you look at, they're both ranked in the top 10. In one poll, Royals ranked number 1, Cashmere ranked number 4. The RPI poll for the state has them at 5 and 9, respectively. Whatever the way you look at it, this is 2 good teams going at it here tonight.
And I love it. They're both big scoring teams. Their defenses play well. They have similar kind of styles, which we'll talk about when we come back. But it is going to be so exciting. You can feel the buzz around this stadium tonight.
Absolutely. You got people lined up to get in here tonight. The tailgate party's going on across the way at the high school parking lot. They have good food, it smells like, too.
They really do.
Also, it is a chance to talk to Brian Bremer, the head coach for Cashmere, as well as his captains. 3 of the 4, by the way, are linemen. I kind of like that.
And it was a great interview. Don't miss that. It was lots of fun.
That's all coming up on the pregame show. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about weather, Mr. Weatherman. The forecast was looking pretty dire, which Coach Bremer says, I'd rather have wind and rain in a team that likes to pass the football. So far, so good. Knock on wood.
It's been. I thought wind would definitely be a factor tonight. I look at the flags down at the end zone, and they're hardly even moving right now. It is going to be a little chilly with these clear skies, but I think some clouds are going to move in throughout the night. I don't think we'll see any rain, and I think it's going to be a pretty nice night for football.
One thing about this time of year in October in Cashmere, in the proximity we are to the Wenatchee River, the humidity level comes up as night progresses. Well, the grass gets a little slippery. That football might get a little slippery as well.
You know, that's a great point, too. And you can feel it in the air when that starts happening after dark, and we'll probably feel that tonight a little bit.
Absolutely. Are you ready for some football? We are. It's Cashmere. It's Royal as we continue with the pregame show here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abby's.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October special at a very special price.
There's no place like home. Because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories. And we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier. Total comfort. Totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air. Pre-game show continues before this big SCAC matchup between the Cashmere Bulldogs and the Royal Knights. Now talking with Brian Bremer, head guy here for Cashmere, off to a 4-0 start. 4-0, kicking everybody's tail, but are you happy?
Yeah, I mean, we're content. We're not satisfied. Those are 2 very different things. We have our best football yet in front of us. At least you would hope so, right? If you've peaked through week 4, then you're in trouble because we got some good opponents, obviously starting with tonight. Got some good opponents coming up that we're going to be ready for.
I know you talked before the season about how you hoped to meet these guys last year in the playoffs. Didn't happen, but you got them on your home turf here tonight. Talk about this matchup.
Yeah, but obviously we can't wait. We talked about all week that it's a privilege. Like tonight's a privilege. It's a privilege to be a good team, play another good team. Not a lot of people, can say that with their programs. And we're really looking forward to this one. We have been, and it's not necessarily like a hatred for our opponent because we haven't played in 10 years. There's no hatred. It's just an opportunity to showcase our talents, to showcase how hard we've been working. And no better way to play a team that, like you said, is 4-0, won the last 4 state titles, 7 of the last 8, Hall of Fame coach, really good players, and we just want to show we have really good players too. So yeah, it's a privilege tonight. We simply can't wait.
Talk about the matchups. It looks like strength versus strength on both sides of the football.
Yeah, quarterback play. 2 very, very good quarterbacks. Lance Allred for Royal, and then Ryland Hatmaker for us. 2 very good quarterbacks that do play the game the right way. Royal is very balanced, just like us, offense, as far as run and pass. Very, very balanced. The thing you want to watch tonight is the trenches. We have some guys up front that can play the game at a high level, and so do they. I really feel like Royal is going to try to run the football, and so are we. They're going to run to set the pass. We're going to run to set the run a little bit more. Ryland Hatmaker is going to do some stuff for us tonight, but it starts with the run game. We got to be with the run game going, and we've been working out all week and can't wait to showcase it.
Weather could be a factor tonight. Wind, maybe a little rain. Passing games could suffer. I mean, you prepared for that?
Oh, absolutely. We have this thing called Wet Ball Wednesdays. We're definitely prepared for it. This is funny, but I asked my wife the other day, what the weather forecast was looking like on Friday, and she said it looks okay. Maybe a little rain, a little windy, and I was hoping her to say, I wanted her to say 100% chance of rain, and just mega gusts. That's my type of football. I played offensive line. I would love for this to be a swamp fest. Put the hand in the ground and let's go play football. I don't think we're going to quite be there, but regardless, both teams know how to play in it. I don't think weather is going to play too big of a factor, but we're gonna come out here and play some ball.
What's it going to come down to? Is it least mistakes? Is it penalties? Is it turnovers? That type of thing?
You would love to say it's going to come down to who wants it more, but I don't believe that's true because I believe both teams are well disciplined. They're going to want to win a football game. It's going to come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes and penalties and how you control the ball and how you take care of the football. Obviously, we believe in the turnover battle, and turnover margin plays a big part in a game of football. We've done a good job of taking it away, and we've done a good job this year of holding on to it. So I think if we win the turnover battle, take care of the football, tackle well, and play, you're not going to play mistake-free football. To be honest, the biggest thing we really talk about all week is you're playing Royal, they're really good. We know that. And so many people get so uptight that you have to play a perfect game. You do not have to play perfect. Because when you play perfect, you're going to make more mistakes than if you just lay back and just play ball. That's what we're really looking forward to, is just playing free. We have a sense of freedom about the outcome tonight. We really do. Whether or not people want to think that's a loser's mentality, we are so free of the outcome because we know if we play well, things are going to be in the fourth quarter. We're going to have ourselves a chance to win. Yeah.
And the atmosphere. I mean, we're expecting probably the biggest crowd ever for a game here in Cashmere, and we got a lot of people that are already psyched that we're broadcasting the game tonight. That's fun.
I mean, like I said, it's a privilege, man. What a blessing to be at this place called Cashmere where people want to support you, not only with football, but all sports. And like you said, we're opening up the track tonight. We're going to have stands. We're going to have bleachers on the other side of the field. If you're a fan of small-time high school football, or frankly, if you're a fan of high school football, this is the place to be in the state tonight. This is the place to be. And what an opportunity for our guys to play in front of a really good crowd, a fun crowd, maybe a little bit of a hostile environment, just like a lot of people. We've been practicing it, man. Like I said, man, we cannot wait for an opportunity, and that's what we're getting.
I know you're just thinking about the next 4 quarters, but I can't help but think ahead a little bit and go, hey, this might be a preview of a game maybe in November.
For sure. We talked about all week that this is not the state title game. Win or lose, no matter what the outcome is, everything goes according to plan. We're gonna get them again. So it's a great litmus test. Where are you week 5 and week 5 only? And they're thinking the same thing. Everybody knows this. Football is a long season, man. We start in May, and if everything goes right, you're done in December. It's a long season. So we want our kids to stay the course, stay internally motivated. There's a lot of external motivations with people that are going to be at the game tonight and all the hoorah, but stay internally motivated, play for the guy next to you, and just be thankful and grateful for the opportunity that we have.
Well, we are privileged to be here and be a fly on that wall. So best of luck tonight and keep everybody healthy.
Yeah, I can't wait. Go Dogs.
There you go. Brian Bremer joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back and talk to captains all the way around for the Bulldogs. In fact, what's it mean that there are 3 linemen that are captains? I think that means a lot, being a former lineman myself. Right. We'll talk about that coming up here as the pregame show continues on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up. Time warranty.
Great. I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Our pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel, and I personally always love it when we get the big nasties on camera. We got 3 of the 4 big nasties right here. We'll talk about the other guy too. As we continue on, I'm going to have the captains introduce themselves. Here are your captains for the Cashmere Bulldogs.
Logan Spees,
Brent Fox,
Jacob Savage,
Brody Larson.
Okay, now I'm not going to let you decide who the 3 big uglies are here, but let's talk about that and talk about the season so far. First of all, for the prima donna on outside here, wide receiver. Hey, he's good, so I can call him that because he knows. Let's talk about the season so far, 4-0, but does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's great to win football games, and I love doing it as a team and with these guys, so yeah, it means a lot.
When you look at this game against Royal tonight, what are you expecting?
Big crowd, everybody cheering, loud, just the atmosphere is going crazy. Just,
So what are you looking forward to most? Being on offense, defense? What do you want?
Mostly defense. We get to go lay out Lance, and I'll have some fun tonight. Yeah, that's about it.
Lance is their quarterback, by the way, who they're looking forward to. So when it comes to this, though, when you talk about X's and O's, I know you guys have been doing that a lot, watching film and things. They're pretty good.
We get our guys into the film, and that's all about to it. We have meetings all the time, and we get our heads in the book, and it's all great.
So with this game and with this atmosphere and everything else, when you talk about what you want to accomplish play to play, how do you overcome maybe something that might not go so well?
It just comes down to just like having that experience, because I feel like all of us guys, we've played a lot and we know what could happen, and we just got to get prepared for that.
I love the fact that I'm talking to a 1A school here, 1A school, and these are big fellas. I love this. So what's the plan after high school?
The plan for after high school is get my education somewhere and play college ball. So, yeah.
Anybody in particular? Are you still working on
it? Still working on it. I haven't made a decision yet.
We don't want to make an announcement right now.
No.
We don't have the hat ready to go or anything like that. Okay, so I'll ask you the same question about overcoming maybe some negatives. You turn the ball over, you get a big play that's called back because of a penalty. Not that happens, but, it's football. So how do you overcome that?
It's all really just your mentality. You just got to keep going, put your hand in the ground and go. One big play goes wrong, you just got to get back to it, How
have you been able to focus game to game and not look forward to week 5 tonight?
We've had the mentality all season, 1 week at a time. We've still had this week circled on the calendar since we've known it's been coming. Yeah. But we've had the mentality with train stops, train roll on every week. Focus on the game at hand and get it done.
Okay, I know that a lot of teams will have a theme for the year, or you'll come, sometime in the summertime, you'll figure it out during team camp or something like that. Do you guys have a theme for what you guys are working on this year?
Yeah, like Brody said, it's just train roll on week after week. Train keeps rolling.
Okay. As we know, we'll probably hear a few train whistles during the game tonight because, you know, we're in downtown Cashmere. So, in the end, what's it mean if you guys knock these guys off? Is it just, okay, we're 5-0, or does it mean a little more than that?
It's gonna mean a lot. Like, hey, it's our year. Like, let's go win it now. You know, it's gonna show, like, the group that we got it, and like just have fun. You know.
Okay. I love the have fun part. So, they're what, 4-time defending state champions. All of that. Undefeated. All that stuff. But they're playing on your turf. Talk about what playing here at Cashmere, Royal coming to town, means to you.
What it means to me is their past has nothing to do with how we're going to play tonight. We're going to go out there and roll them, and they have no say in it. So, you know, high hopes for us.
Okay. You talked about their quarterback. He's pretty good. So what's the key? I mean, you've watched the film. What's the key to try to keep? I mean, I don't know if they throw long balls, they do short stuff, and they get yards after the catch. What is the key for your defense?
In the past, I see that Lance gets a lot of time in the backfield, and when he doesn't have much time, he rolls out to the back and throws off his back foot. But we look pretty good up front this year. I mean, we got these two big dudes right here on our outside, so if we keep him in the box and make him uncomfortable, then he'll throw that ball in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, you can probably tell in short order why these guys are captains, because I'm sure they're leaders in the classroom, in the community, as well as on the field. We'll come back, get you the starting lineups, get you kickoff here from Cashmere at Bulldog Stadium. It's Cashmere, it's Royal, it's the big smash coming up next here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
Welcome back once again here to Bulldog Stadium as we get ready for this matchup between the Royal Knights and the Cashmere Bulldogs, along with Grant Olson. I'm Eric Granstrom here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Grant, before we get to the starting lineups for tonight, let's talk about this matchup a little bit. You got two really good quarterbacks that can sling the ball around the yard.
Oh man, and that's my game. I was a quarterback. I love to see the passing game, and both of these quarterbacks can do it very, very well. And they mix it up so well. Both of these teams, Eric, the run and the pass. It's amazing how they're so similar in stats and pretty much personnel.
Rylan Hatmaker is the signal caller for the Cashmere Bulldogs. Just a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. He's completing, 72% of his passes so far this year, 681 yards, 15 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's amazing, Grant, how closely the two quarterbacks size up as far as their stats so far this season.
And you mentioned Hatmaker, 681, Lance Allred for Royal. He has 748 yards on the season and 16 touchdowns. So you can't get much closer than that.
No, definitely not. 6'1", 82-pound senior. Of course, he led them to the state championship last year, and we were talking off the air about their state title runs here the last 4 years in a row. Those games haven't even been close.
Oh, that's crazy how they just decimate people when they play them, and they've done it this year. They have 225 points scored so far. They've given up 34, and Cashmere even better than that, 228 points scored and 12 given up so far this season.
You heard from Brian Bremer. He was given one of his receivers, Logan Spees, a bad time. Logan's number 2 in this SCAC in receiving with 315 yards and 8 touchdowns so far. And Coach was giving him a bad time, saying, you mean you haven't done better than that in 4 games? Well, Logan made a very good point, Grant. With these blowouts that both these teams have had so far, hard to pad the stats when your starters are on the bench in the second half.
So that's what makes it even more hard to believe that these players have put up these stats so far in these first 4 games, because as you said, they don't play a lot in the second half.
We're going to take a break, come back, get you the starting lineups next here on the NCWLIFE Channel. It's Royal, it's Cashmere coming up next.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Welcome back once again here to Cashmere High School as we get ready for this matchup between the Royal Knights and the Cashmere Bulldogs. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Royal Knights, and we'll start up front. The center is Abel Garcia. The guards, Alex Arcio and Tristan Trombley. The tackles, Eli Weaver and Rolando Cedillo. Meanwhile, the talented backfield as far as the QB is concerned, Lance Allred. He's a senior. He is the starting quarterback. Brody Bishop, a running back. Shea Stevenson, one of the wide receivers. Jackson Larson, another. And Ben Jenks is their third of the trio that gets the start. Nathan Niebla is the tight end. Meanwhile, for the Cashmere Bulldogs, defensively here for Coach Brian Bremer here tonight. Starting up front on the defensive side, it's Cruz Hesselschwart. He is a 6'4", 275-pound senior. Also getting the start on the line tonight, Kyle Weedman, a 5'10", 275-pound senior. Yeah, some big beef up front for the Cashmere
Amazing the size of the 1A school kids. It is.
Defensive ends for the Bulldogs, Prin Fox, whom we met in our pregame show. He's a 6'3", 255-pound junior. Jacob Savage, a 6'3", 265-pound senior. He's the one that said, I want to put Allred on his back.
I know, that was good.
The linebackers, Thomas Berggren, a 5'9", 205-pound junior. Brody Larson is a 6', 235-pound senior. The defensive backs, Marcelino Torres, a 5'8", 155-pound senior. Aiden Tice is a 5'7", 155-pound senior. Tom McDevitt, a 6'1", 160-pound junior. And Braylon Rubio is a 5'9", 165-pound sophomore. Those are the starters for both the ball clubs. Defense for Cashmere, offense for Royal, and that could be our matchup here tonight, Grant.
I think it will be, actually, Eric. And you know what else jumps out at me when I'm looking at their rosters? There aren't a lot of seniors on both these teams. There are a lot of sophomores and juniors playing on both these teams tonight.
Absolutely. Our broadcast tonight here in part brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today at 509-662-6842. That's 509 line, 682-6842. And a lot of people licking their chops for this one. But you know, Grant, there's one thing to think of this as such a big game. In another way to look at this is just week 5.
You know it is, and you got to kind of think about that too. And I like what Coach Bremer told you in the interview with him, that they don't have to be perfect.
No.
And nobody is when you play in a game like this. You just have to play within yourself and play good enough to win it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the focus for tonight. And you lose, you win tonight, it doesn't mean the season ends right
No,
here. You got
it sure
a long way to
doesn't.
go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of football left to be played.
The captains are approaching the center of the field. You met the captains for Cashmere here earlier on our pregame show on the NCWLIFE Channel. Meanwhile, captains for the Royal Knights coming out there to approach at midfield. As we have our officiating crew lining them up, Mike Penning is our referee, the head referee, the white hat, if you will, tonight. He is introducing the captains. Royal will have the selection of the toss. If you ever had the choice, would you go heads or tails?
I always pick tails.
You did?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
What about you? You're a heads guy?
I'm a heads guy.
You are? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
I
Eric,
mean,
we talked about, you know, how similar these styles are, but watching the two coaches, they couldn't be different. Coach Bremer jumping up and down, running up the sideline. Coach Wiley, Allred, calmly just walking up and down the sideline. So there's a big, but he's been around the block a few times.
He has been around the block a few times, and he's the key cog as to why the Knights have picked up 14 state championships
that is
here.
Just mind-blowing,
yeah,
isn't
it though?
Oh,
that
my
is
gosh.
just something else. So we're ready to go here. In fact, I was so busy talking about football, I didn't pay attention to the coin toss, so I have no idea who won the coin toss. Maybe Dan Kuntz up in the camera above us can tell us. Dan, did you find out who won the coin toss? So we're going one way or another. Okay. All righty. Sounds good. As it will be Cashmere looking like they're going to receive here, and Royal will kick it away. So we'll set up the offense for Cashmere momentarily, as we talked a lot about their defense here so far.
Boy, what a great crowd here tonight. Just packed across the way. They set up some portable bleachers on our side of the field, which is behind the Royal bench, and they're full as well. So it's a great crowd here.
Kicking it away for the Knights will be Anderson Brown. He'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. Couple of Bulldogs back deep to receive, and here we go. Kick is underway, and the game is underway with the return man coming up across the 10 to the 15 to the 20, out to the 25, and tripped up there. Going to be a little hard for us on our low position here to see the yard markers.
It is.
Cashmere, decent field position to start the football game.
All right, I think that Coach Bremer and the Bulldogs, Eric, this is my opinion anyway, going to come out and try to establish the run. You know they're going to put it up, so I don't think we're going to see that early. I think they're going to try to establish a run and then maybe open up that passing game, but I could be wrong. We'll see.
Ball's at the 23-yard line of Cashmere as they will set up the offense here. First down and 10, man in motion Zavala, and they'll turn, and just like you said, Grant handed off inside on a dive play. And across the 25 out to about the 27-yard line. Pretty good gain on first down for Cashmere.
Alex Arceo in on the stop for Royal, the linebacker for the Knights.
Cashmere breaks the huddle. And the running back is Aiden Tice. He got that carry on the first down run. Zavala again in motion. They're going to go throw it out in the flat, and that's to the running back as well as they go up the Cashmere sideline. And going to get it up near the 30-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards, and do we get a late flag here? Cashmere fans certainly clapping their hands after the fact.
Might have been a late hit, huh, over there?
Could be. Officials are coming to the center of the field to talk about it. Good crowd on hand here this evening at Bulldog Stadium. And a flag thrown on the far side of the field on the Cashmere side. Again, our white hat tonight, the referee is Mike Penning. The umpire is Zach Kirshner. Headlines is Al Creek. The line judge is Mike Wold. And the back judge is Mitch Walls. Chelan County Officials Association crew tonight. It is a dead ball. and a personal foul against the defense. So our first penalty of the game comes against Royal, and that's a big one for 15 yards.
Sure is. Boy, it gives Cashmere the ball almost close to midfield. It'll probably be about, what, the 45-yard line. Make it the 44.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
It's kind of start Cashmere wanted. They're not going backwards, and they're getting positive yards. Even on their 2 plays, they got some positive yards.
Absolutely. Ball is center of the field here on a first down and 10 from the 44. Hatmaker back, throws left, quick pass, and right there on the spot is the smothering defense of the Royal Knights. First to get there for the Knights defensively was Graham Wordmer, or Grant, I should say.
Boy, no gain on that. Right at the line of scrimmage, bring up, well, they might give him a yard on that, so a yard on that play. Not much, just solid defense there.
Second down, basically 10 coming up for the Bulldogs as Hatmaker brings them up. Works out of the shotgun, shifts his slot back to the right. Man in motion, Zavala. Fakes the handoff, rolling right, has pressure, throws. The ball is caught. Kind of a back shoulder almost, as it turns out to be for the Bulldogs. As coming up with the catch was Isaac Zavala. And, well, positive yardage, going to be a 3rd and long coming up for Cashmere.
Well, I thought maybe that bounced to him, but he did a great job getting his hands underneath that ball and making that completion.
Get it out to the 47-yard line, so a gain of 3 yards brings up 3rd down and 7 here for Cashmere. Ball right hash mark. Well, they're throwing more than I thought they would, although they are safe throws so far for Ryland Hatmaker.
Nothing downfield yet.
Hatmaker again in a shotgun with a lone back behind him. Man in motion, Zavala again. As he'll slow up and they'll wait, and almost had 2 men in motion as they move the slot back from right to left, and now either too much time or too much motion against the offense. Delay of game going to be called against Cashmere.
Boy, that's a lot of movement, isn't it, on that offensive play?
That's a little too much.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The Seahawks with Ryan Grubb as their offensive coordinator. That's a lot of motion going on.
Sure is.
So back them up 5, brings up 3rd down and long here for Cashmere. Call it 13 yards as they have the ball beyond the chains here. And you hate to be behind the chains against a team like this. You know, we talked about it beforehand. Cashmere doesn't have to be perfect, but they can't shoot themselves in the foot. So Zavala goes in motion. Hatmaker back to pass. He throws deep downfield. Got a man open. He's in it at the 10, at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown. And there he is. Logan Spees makes a mark with his 9th touchdown reception of the season.
Holy cow. Looks like 58 yards on that pass, and what a beauty it was from Hatmaker right into the arms of Spees, who just glides into the end zone. Cashmere takes an early lead.
Well, he showed some speed right there, and good blocking up front for Hatmaker to be able to have time to chuck that ball downfield, and boy, that was a pretty throw.
And if he has time like this all night tonight, Cashmere's going to be successful.
Extra point attempt now for Cashmere. As Reyna puts it through the uprights, and we'll take a 60-second break and come back. With 9:06 to go in the first, Cashmere strikes first, 7-0 over Royal. You're watching SCAC football on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat. It was a 6-play, 77-yard drive capped by the big 58-yard touchdown pass from Hatmaker to Spees. Extra point makes it a 7-0 game. Ensuing kickoff will come down and then be fumbled at the goal line. Now it's Cashmere smothering the return man back inside his own 20-yard line. And so far, Grant's advantage Cashmere on the home squad.
But I think they're feeling this electricity from this home crowd, too. They are buzzing across the way, and that always helps in a big game like this. Eric, we've done a lot of games here, you and I both. This is probably the most people I've ever seen here.
Oh, absolutely. The grandstands are absolutely full. They've got people that are ringing the track here. The bleachers, extra bleachers they brought in on the Royal side, also full.
Amazing.
So here we go, our first chance to see Lance Allred in the shotgun here for Royal on 1st down and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Snap is back. He wants to throw right away. Looking. Now throws. The ball caught down over the middle. And that's one of his favorite receivers coming up with the grab. And a big stick for Cashmere defensively after the short gain by Ben Jenks.
Only a couple on that. Good pursuit once the catch was made by the Bulldog secondary.
3 yards on that one out to the 21-yard line. You do look at the wide receiver core for Allred and Royal. They have the height advantage a little bit anyway against the DBs for Cashmere.
They do. I like tall receivers. I really do. But then you have Sunnyside with those little speedsters that are pretty good too.
Being a former quarterback, you Grant Olson like those guys you can find downfield.
Absolutely.
There's a little fake. And now wide receiver wide open, and he can't make the catch. He fumbled it out of bounds, or did he catch it?
I think he got a foot in, Eric.
Oh, my. The officials are saying it's a catch. I thought he was juggling it, and yes, it is a catch on a chuck downfield as Caden Fitzhugh comes up with the grab.
Wow, and what a throw by Allred across the field to a wide open receiver. Amazing.
58 yards on the pass play. Let's see where they put it out of bounds or where they put the ball. It'll be on the 40-yard line. So, excuse me, not that big of a play. So that is, what, 29 and 39-yard pass play. 39-yard pass play to the Cashmere 40-yard line. Ball left hash mark as we look at it right here in front of us on the NCWLIFE Channel. Again, Allred with a little fake handoff. He'll take the ball himself, run it up the middle, got lots of room, got a blocker downfield as well, and hit hard, but not before he gets a big gulp of yardage deep into Cashmere territory inside the 30-yard line.
Brought down by Larson.
It's like at least 10 on that quarterback draw up the middle. It looked like it was planned all the way, didn't it?
Yeah. He faked a little handoff and then just watched everything evolve in front of him. And so he'll take it all the way down to the Cashmere 26-yard line on the run. So 15 yards on that run by Allred, his first of the game. Allred back in the shotgun, looks over the defense. 5-man front for Cashmere. Looks like they want to come. He'll turn, hand it, a little reverse here. As they come back around to the right, they got blockers out there, but Cashmere does fold in, and they'll stop the running back. The carry that time for the Royal Knights was by Ellis. Excuse me, no. Stevenson. Shea Stevenson on the carry.
The receiver, so on that reverse, yeah, nice gain again, and good blocking up front by the Knights.
Gain of 8 yards, and boy, does that open the playbook on 2nd and 2.
Sure does.
So Cashmere struck first, and Royal coming right back down the throat. Man in motion out of the backfield. They'll throw out to the flat to the left. That's Stevenson again. He's caught, but it looks like they might have enough for the first down. Good job converging defensively for Cashmere by Flick. Looked like Donald Flick got out there defensively for the Bulldogs.
No gain on the play.
Oh, no gain.
No gain on the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down, and in this drive, it's the first 3rd down that Royal has had. Knights break the huddle. In the backfield is Luna. He's a load, and they'll hand it to him right, and he's trying to get it out to the corner. He'll make the corner. He'll make the first down, and then give Royal a new set of downs on the Cashmere sideline.
Forced out by Larson.
Well, Cashmere looked like they had that stretched out at first, but he just found another gear and got it around the corner.
He's pretty quick once he made his way around that corner. 12 yards on that run for Luna.
So first down and goal from the 6 for Royal. Allred came over to the sideline to make sure he's got the right play call here. Big offensive line for the Knights.
Boy, that number 63, he's giant in there.
Size large. Allred back to pass, throwing in the end zone, and the ball caught. It's a touchdown. Cashmere had it pretty well covered, but a perfect throw, and Luna, is it Luna? No, it's on the reception. Shea Stevenson with the touchdown grab, and just like that, Royal is an extra point away from tying it.
Impressive drive, I will say that. Only 4 rushing attempts, and one was by the quarterback. The rest all through the air, and that was efficient for the Knights on that first possession.
Extra point, snap down spot, and the kick, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break, come back, 5:59 to go. Back and forth so far, got a little tennis match going on. 7-7, Royal and Cashmere. We're back after this.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Well, Anderson Brown has it teed up after the touchdown drive by Royal to tie the game up at 7-7. Short kick will be taken by the return man. They're going to do a little reverse here, try to set up the wall along the Royal sideline. We got a flag coming in late, as not much yardage on that reverse on Cashmere on the return. We'll wait for the officials to settle the decision here. 7-play, 82-yard drive, 3 minutes off the clock. And the 6-yard touchdown pass from Allred to Stevenson ties the game at 7.
And Eric, it was impressive how they mixed that possession up too. Very efficient. They looked like a machine going down the field. They really did. And that offensive line for Royal did an outstanding job. This could be a shootout the way this is going so far.
Well, and we had a lot of people asking us prior to. By the way, hello to everybody watching on Facebook right now. There's a ton out there right now, so thank you for doing so. We had a lot of people saying, well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? And
I asked you that.
Along with some better minds than myself, I thought this will either be a blowout or it'll be a great back-and-forth game.
Right. So far, it's back and forth. Let's hope it stays that way.
Cashmere's backed up in their own end here on a 1st down and 10 from their own 10-yard line following the penalty on the kickoff return. So Hatmaker, again, quick throw out the flat. Nothing happening. In fact, I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage to the receiver there. Again, our location here is on the track on a flatbed truck. Thanks to Aaron Matheson for loaning us the truck, or else we'd have no elevation at all. So very difficult to see in the scrum who was on the receiving end. I think that was Spees on the reception.
Ben Jenks put the hit on him from his linebacker position for the Knights. Nice job reading that play.
They're going to say he gained 3 yards out to, well, 2 yards out to the 12. So 2nd and 8 coming up for Cashmere. Fake the handoff, and the ball tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then off the hands of the receiver.
That was dangerous.
Yeah, and the defender right there as well. Looked to me like it got tapped right at the line of scrimmage off a Hatmaker.
Jackson Larson in on coverage on defense, and it got a hand on it, read that nicely, and almost took it in.
So it is going to be a 3rd down and 8, or maybe a short or a long 7 coming up for Cashmere from their own 12-yard line. You got to be careful about your choices here too, Grant.
That's right. Hatmaker, that was his first incompletion after starting 5 for 5.
Hatmaker back to pass, hit as he throws. The ball is overthrown. The intended receiver had Spees up the Cashmere sideline. He was wide open. He just didn't have time to get it there.
What a great route runner that Spees is. He had that DB. His legs were crossed. He couldn't even catch him over there on the sideline. A great route by Spees.
It goes incomplete, however, so that will be a 4th down for Cashmere. Now you got to get a clean pass from your center.
Right.
On a chilly night. Not that cold right now.
It's pretty decent. Feels like football weather.
Yes, it certainly does. So 4th down from their own about 12 or 13-yard line. Good pass from center. Good high kick. And the return man calls for a fair catch, and the crowd dropped the football but is able to cover it at Cashmere's 35-yard line. So here we go, Grant. Field position battle right now in favor of Royal.
Oh, absolutely. And that was Lance Allred, the quarterback, running back that kick.
So a punt for Cashmere puts Royal with their 2nd possession of the game deep in Cashmere territory with 4:59 to go. 1st down and 10 from the Cashmere 36-yard line. Ouch.
That's what you don't want to do in a game like this. We'll see if the defense can hold.
Allred is about 4 yards deep in the backfield on a shotgun as he sends a man in motion from right to left, looking that way, throwing that way. The ball is caught. That's Luna out there. And Cashmere quick on the collection of Luna, but he does have positive yardage inside the 35 down to about the 30-yard line.
Nice protection again, as Allred had plenty of time to throw that. And boy, what a beautiful ball he throws too, doesn't he? 9 yards on that one.
Yeah, they're going to stay down to the 27-yard line with Luna on the reception. They'll put him out in the backfield, handing the ball straight, but they'll also throw to him quite a bit. Allred under center this time. You don't see this very often. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff, roll out to his right, getting some pressure, throws downfield, a bullet pass, and the ball is
incomplete.
Incomplete.
That was Fitzhugh who made that nice catch on that long pass the last possession, but boy, that pass was there, Eric. It was just dropped on that far sideline.
Boy, right-handed quarterback, did you see that? He put the ball in his left hand as he faked the ball to the running back. He didn't even fake the ball. He just faked his hand to it. So 3rd down and 1 coming up for Royal. Deep in Cashmere territory at the 27 of the Bulldogs after a 3-and-out for Cashmere's offense. Allred again under center this time. The right guard looked like he moved early.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're going to throw the flag as that's exactly where Allred went behind, was his right guard, and a little bit too early there.
Break for the Bulldogs instead of 3rd and 1, 3rd and 6 now, and that's a little bit better. A little more manageable for the defense.
2 penalties, 20 yards unofficially against Royal here in this first quarter. Midway through the quarter, as it is a 7-7 ball game right now. Yeah, you mentioned it, Grant. A little break for the defense as it backs them up here. Makes it 3rd and a little longer. 3rd down and 6 here for the Knights. They'll send 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the near side left. Luna alongside Allred in the backfield. Snap comes a little high. Handoff to Luna. Look out, he's got good yardage. He dances his way across the yardage to gain for a 1st down. Cashmere was not ready for that one.
They really weren't, no. Great blocking once again. I don't have sizes on my roster, but 63, that left tackle, what is his size? He just moves people over there.
Yeah, 63 for Royal is 6'4", 290 pounds.
Holy cow.
So a 1st down for
16 yards for Luna on that carry.
Yeah, the Knights on the ball at the 17 of Cashmere. Fitzhugh will come in. He'll split out wide to the right. He's got a big catch so far in this game. Allred in the shotgun. Again, the back looked like he was moving forward, and he's going to be caught. Will Allred be, and knocked down for a loss on the play. It looked like that was a planned run, Grant, but Cashmere sniffed it out.
It did look like a planned run, and it kind of broke, the blocking kind of broke down for the Knights on that play.
They'll put the ball back at the 20-yard line, so a loss of 3 yards on the play. I won't call that a sack because he was tucking the ball and running.
Right, it was Donald Flick. Nice job as a defensive tackle for the Bulldogs.
Again, Fitzhugh into the ball game. Will split out as the wide receiver wide to the far side of the field to the right. He's out there along with Stevenson. Allred backing up, looking right. Now steps up, has pressure. He's got room to run. He will. Up the Royal sideline, and he's got good yardage. Maybe another first down on the scramble for Allred. Good coverage downfield for Cashmere, but they just got to keep an eye to spy on that quarterback coming out of the backfield.
Boy, he's a dangerous runner, isn't he? He picks his spots. Nice athletic quarterback out there, and a nice gain again. Royal.
It will be third down. They'll put him down at the 9-yard line, so a gain of 11 yards on that carry. Still need a couple of yards for a first down. So big third down for the Cashmere defense as Allred again sends 3 receivers to the wide side of the field to the right. And we got motion up front as your big fella got a little anxious on getting out to block.
Yeah, he sure did.
False start, Royal.
Well, we talked about that, Grant, and I talked, as you saw, with Coach Bremer about this game and what it might come down to, and he says, well, limiting mistakes.
Right, and that is going to be the key in this game. Both teams playing pretty solid so far, but as Coach Bremer said, it's a key in every game, turnovers.
Yeah, yep, definitely so. So that makes it a little more interesting here, 3rd down and 7, but so far in the 2 drives we've seen, that's really nothing for Royal.
No, it isn't. I'm surprised that Coach Bremer said they haven't played each other in 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So 3rd down and 7 coming up. Allred gets the snap, looking downfield, wants to run it, slips out of the tackle of one man, slips out of the tackle of another, and he's going to slip all the way into the end zone for the touchdown on the scamper from 14 yards out.
Such a good runner, and boy, he's doing it on the ground so far. He's got 36 yards rushing on only 3 carries for Allred, and now a touchdown to go with it.
He saw something right away there, Grant. He went back in the pocket and then just stopped and went, okay, the receivers aren't open, I'm going to run it.
And that makes it so hard on a defense, doesn't it? He's got a great arm, so you know he can hurt you that way, but if you play too good a coverage, he's going to kill you on the ground.
So here comes the point after touchdown. It's on the way and good. We'll take a 60-second break and come back. Visitors on the board next. They lead at 14-7. It's Royal, it's Cashmere here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America? Maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October Special at a very special price.
And welcome back once again here to Cashmere, where the Royal Knights have taken the lead 14-7 on a drive. We'll tell you about that coming up. Here's the ensuing kickoff again short. This will be taken by the up man for Cashmere. Looks like Zavala on the return as it goes right up the gut and is tackled shortly after he collected the football. The drive for Royal goes a total of 8 plays, 36 yards, 3 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. The 14-yard touchdown run by Lance Allred, the extra point, makes it a 14-7 ball game. Cashmere gets it back with 1:27 to go here in the first quarter.
And boy, Royal runs this offense so efficiently with a very athletic quarterback. They're such a hard team to defend, and we're seeing that already in this first quarter.
Well, Cashmere, much better field position this time than their last drive that started at their own 10. They'll start at their own 27 this time. So let's see what Ryland Hatmaker and company have in store for the Cashmere fans that are a little quiet on the far side. Handoff to the running back, and boy, Royal is quick through the gap and chases him down. He'll be lucky if he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier Jacobson.
And Allred, one of the players there on defense, the quarterback.
Jacobson was on the carry there for Cashmere, and they'll say he lost 5 yards, really?
Holy cow.
Again, apologies if we're not able to quite get you the yardage because we are just above the heads of the Royal Knights on the sideline, so it's difficult to see. Throw over the middle, the ball caught, look out! Spees again up the far sideline. Can he outrace the defender? And he will dive into the end zone for the touchdown, Cashmere.
78 yards. How about that throw again from Hatmaker, right on the money, and Spees just used his speed. Amazing.
Just a little bit to catch the defense looking into the backfield with your favorite play action.
Oh, it is. It's, to me, the best play in football. Just 2 catches now for Spees. He's got 136 yards.
Well, that will get the home crowd fired up.
Boy, did that get loud over there.
Definitely so. The extra point attempt now by Reyna. Out of the hold of Hatmaker is on the way and good. We're going to keep it here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Our broadcast tonight brought to you in part by Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge. 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com. Also by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call 509-662-6842. Well, Grant, a little easy to talk about that drive. 2 plays and 78 yards and a touchdown.
I think Coach Bremer's seen something in that secondary, don't you?
Yeah.
That's the second long pass now. 58-yarder earlier, and now this 78-yarder. But Spees is so good. He's leading the league in receptions and yards, so outstanding receiver for the Bulldogs.
Just 34 ticks left on the clock in this first quarter of play. And man, we've had a track meet so far with 28 points on the scoreboard, 14 aside here.
It's what we were hoping for, and it's coming true so far.
Living up to the billing so far here in Cashmere tonight. Reyna will kick it off back to the Knights. Deep to receive. Boy, it's hard to see numbers from this vantage point, Grant.
I think it's Caden Fitzhugh and Shea Stevenson back there.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Here's the kickoff. Line drive end over end, and it's Fitzhugh who backs up near the end zone. He'll take it right up the gut. Pretty good return. Finally tackled down by one of the Bulldogs on the special teams unit there.
Fitzhugh, that straight up and down running style, looked a little like Eric Dickerson out there.
He did. Gray Jacobson comes up with the stop for Cashmere, but not before he gets it out to the 27-yard line. So decent field position for the 3rd possession of the game for Royal. With 27.2 seconds left here in this first quarter of play, all tied at 14. Glad you could join us here on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station here in the Wenatchee Valley. Up the river we are in Cashmere tonight, and here's Allred again. Boy, you talk about something they saw. Here's something they're taking advantage of. As he stops on a dime, cuts back, trying to take it all the way himself, and it looks like he will. A touchdown for Royal. Holy cow, look at that. It's 73 yards. Back and forth. I got whiplash.
What a run, and blocks were fantastic, and he got a great block downfield from his wide receiver, Shea Stevenson. After about 40 yards downfield, he took out a defensive back, and that allowed Allred to cut back up the middle and score that touchdown. Great run.
Holy cow. Well, 12 seconds left. That took him 15 seconds to take that ball, and by the way, come through the middle, the near sideline, then cross over and finish on the far sideline. The extra point snaps a little high. The spot down, the kick away, and it's good. We will take a 60-second break and come back with 12 seconds left in the quarter. It's Royal 21, Cashmere 14. We're back after this.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
And Zavala are back to return the kickoff here for Cashmere. And sorry if we're a little bit shell-shocked, but it's been a wild one so far, and it is Diaz on the return. He'll fake the reverse and then need some help. He got away from one man, but won't get away for the next two, as he didn't make it back to the 20-yard line, Grant.
Just couldn't turn that corner over there. Had nice speed around the left side, just couldn't quite get there.
So 2.6 seconds left here in the first quarter as Cashmere gets the football back, and they'll have it deep in their own end once again. The gods of field position have not been kind to Cashmere as they'll start this drive at their own 14-yard line. By the way, the drive for Royal, one play, 73 yards on the touchdown run by Allred, 21-14, Royal on top. Hatmaker, little draw play, kind of a second man through as Cashmere gets positive yardage on the final play of the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here in the quarter break since we just took 3 commercials in a row with the amount of scoring that's been going on. By the way, McDevitt, I think, was the handoff on the little misdirection in the backfield for Cashmere there.
9 yards on that carry, too.
So Cashmere will have it as they start the second quarter with a pretty good field position, at least as far as needing to gain on the yardage for the first down. Our coverage here on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda is committed to preserving the environment, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. Also by Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington at 509-888-8887. Well, Grant Olson has certainly lived up to the billing so far.
Oh, man, this has been exciting. 21-14 after a quarter. I didn't expect that, but I was hoping for a close game, and I think the pressure now is on both of these defenses because the offenses have proven that they can move the ball up and down the field on the other's defense. So we'll see which defense kind of tightens up here in the second quarter.
Well, and you see a lot of guys that are playing both ways, despite the fact that Royal, it looks like they suit up every possible football body in their high school. They do have guys that are going both ways. Here's your big number 63 that's on offense and defense. Right. Cashmere also with a couple of guys going both ways on offense and defense. And right now it's a pride factor for the defenses to try to come up with a stop.
Absolutely.
So Cashmere, after that last play, as Grant mentioned, a gain of 9 yards will bring up second down and 1 from their own 23-yard line. And love to have, well, not the shadow of your goalpost over looming you in the back.
And one thing to bring up, Cashmere's only given up 12 points in 4 games this year, and they've given up 21 here in the first quarter.
Yep, that's a good point as well. As we appreciate the officiating crew. Mike Penning came up to me beforehand. He says, by the way, we're going to make sure that you guys get your 60-second breaks when we say it's going to be a 60-second break.
Isn't that nice?
So that's awfully nice.
Because we usually fight that.
We do. We do. We end up coming back, and the game's already back in motion and things like that. So, you know, I mean, talk about where we've been, Grant, doing games at Wenatchee and doing games at Eastmont and 4A schools. And here we are, little 1A school in Cashmere, and look at their down marker. It's digital.
It's the best I've seen. I think that's so cool.
Oh, I love it. And the support here in Cashmere is absolutely phenomenal.
It really is unmatched.
So here we go, man in motion, Zavala. They're going to hand it to him around the right side. He dances around, gets it up the far sideline, got a first down and more for Cashmere out around the 30-yard line. Good dancing move by Zavala. Going to give Cashmere a new set of downs.
And that's good for a Bulldog. First down.
He's quick.
Yeah, they'll put him out. Let's see. It looks like the 31-yard line. It is.
I like him around the corner. Uses that quickness.
8 yards. He did a little dipsy-do there.
Right.
Or a doozy dip.
Right.
Ball shaded to the right hash mark for Cashmere. They'll send a man in motion, and Hatmaker going to take it, keep it himself right up the gut. Apparently he saw that the linebackers maybe were widening their splits there, so Hatmaker takes it himself. Gain of about 4 yards out to the 35. He's not afraid to run it. That's for sure.
His first carry tonight.
Down for the Bulldogs.
I think he's seeing something on the opposing side. Hey, that's working.
Yeah, definitely so. Four-man defensive front here for Royal. Back to pass, Hatmaker looks left, throws left, and looking for Zavala. And the defender and the receiver collide with each other. The ball well over their heads. There is no such thing as uncatchable in high school football, and that's a good no call there. They just got their feet tangled up.
And that's exactly what happened. No flag. Coach Allred wanted a flag on the offense, but he didn't get it. But yeah, good no call.
So third down for Cashmere. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Bulldogs. And once in a while, you got to take those shots, right, Grant? I mean, we've seen it connect too for long touchdowns so far.
And it's keeping them honest that way, too, and maybe open up a nice run for them.
Zavala will be the slot man left now. He'll come in motion back to the right. They'll fake the handoff to him, throw back over the middle. Oh, my. Not able to keep the ball, but that is a hit on what in the NFL they call a defenseless receiver. They're going to say unnecessary roughness on a hit against Cashmere, and surprisingly, he's able to bounce back onto his feet. Holy cow, I think that's Odenreiter, the intended receiver.
Yeah, he took a shot over the middle.
I think because it'll be maybe called targeting here. We'll see what Mike Penning has as far as the call is concerned, because the hit was above the head or above the shoulders up towards the noggin.
But targeting, you're out for the game, aren't you?
Well,
I don't know.
It depends. That was a vicious hit. That is for sure. So they're going to mark it off from the previous spot. It will be a 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul.
And a personal foul against the defense. So there was no targeting there per se. But just a personal foul.
So what does that do to like Odenreiter the next time he comes across the middle?
That makes him think about it.
Absolutely.
That's for sure. Ball is out near midfield now, out to the 40. That is the 49, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so after the penalty, another penalty against Royal. And now a handoff up the guts across midfield into Royal territory. Short gain on the play. I believe that was Jacobson with the carry. We'll see as they unstack them. No, Berggren with the carry. They'll bring it to the Royal 49-yard line, gain of a couple of yards.
His first carry tonight.
Second down for the Bulldogs.
He's been in motion a lot. I've noticed that, number 8, but he hasn't touched it until now.
40 yards in penalties against Royal so far in this ball game. Hatmaker about 4 yards deep. He'll turn, hand it off again, dive play up the middle, and a good gain deep into Royal territory inside the 35-yard line. First down and more.
First down.
Gets a nice head of steam when he takes that handoff. I like runners that do that. Berggren, a nice gain for the Bulldogs. Now at the 39 of Royal.
Gain of 10 yards on that little gallop up the middle. At Cashmere, they really want to pin their ears back and run the football. That was their hope for tonight. They said, we'll run the football to open up more runs. Well, maybe the passing is what's opening up the running game right now.
Well, I think so.
Odenreiter goes in motion, set up as the slot man left. Hatmaker again, turn, handoff, and nothing happening this time on the handoff to Berggren as they got penetration, did Royal. And they'll take him down at the 40-yard line, loss of a couple of yards on the play. Now they'll put him down at the 39, so a loss of about a half a yard is all.
Right.
We are in the second quarter, 21-14, Royal on top. Big explosive plays have been the difference in this one. That's all of our scores just about, aside from the little short pass in the first touchdown for Royal on their drive.
Exactly. It's been on the ground for Royal and through the air for Cashmere so far.
Hatmaker sends Zavala in motion. Turn, fake the handoff, throw it over the middle. The ball is caught at Zavala, and he's got another big gulp of yardage into Royal territory, and he'll be dumped down, but not before he gets a first down. Lovely little pitch and catch there.
There's the second best play on offense, the slant pass, Eric, right behind play action. A nice gain of 14 on that one.
They'll put him down at the 25-yard line, so First down for Cashmere. As the Bulldogs, also, you talked about Royal being rather methodic. Cashmere this drive being rather methodic as well. Mixing run and pass well here are the Bulldogs. The ball in motion again. Turn, handoff. It is Bergeron. Bergeron trying to slide off the tackle of the first man that hit him. He'll continue to get positive yardage as the first man who hit him and then hung on for dear life was Nathan Niabella.
He got stuck first, but he held on to make the tackle.
Gain of 3 yards for Bergeron. Cashmere will use 3 backs. They'll also hand off to the wide receivers we've seen so far.
Right.
Clock winds under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Handoff again, Bergeron. He'll go right side on the dive play, and Cashmere doing a pretty good job of getting a push. Looks like the Bulldogs just physically up front a little bit bigger than Royal.
They really are, and they're using that size whenever they have a chance on run plays. You can see that.
The third down coming up for the Bulldogs after a 5-yard gain takes it down to the 17-yard line. Third down and 2. Run or pass, Grant?
I think this is going to be a pass play.
Okay, maybe a little slant route
again.
again.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, Todenreiter slips from the left to the right. Now Zavala in motion as Hatmaker rolls to his right. Now throws back left. That's Zavala in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled.
Play.
Beautiful play by Royal, sniffing it out wonderfully.
Ben Jenks on that tackle for Royal, and he did see that all the way.
Going to be a 4th down coming up. Cashmere looked like they had it set up well, but it will be a 4th down as they'll lose 3 yards on the play back to the 20-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 5. Cashmere has all 3 timeouts. If you're not quite sure here, wouldn't be a bad time to take a timeout. Make sure you get it all right. Cashmere taking some time here, 10 seconds on the play clock. Boy, they're going to have to hurry.
They might not have a choice. Yeah.
Yep, and it is going to be a timeout taken by Cashmere. We'll take a quick 30-second break as well. Come back, 7:03 to go. 4th and 5 coming up for Cashmere. We're back after this.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Along with Grant Olson, I'm Eric Granstrom here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Great crowd on hand here tonight in Cashmere. Beautiful night for football. It feels like football, Grant.
It really does. You couldn't ask for anything better than this. The weather has turned out great. The wind stayed away from us tonight, and it's just going to be a beautiful night for football. And this crowd is enjoying this.
Interestingly, you've got the quarterback for Royal, who we thought was going to sling it around the yard tonight. It's been his legs that has made the difference.
I think that's been the biggest surprise so far in this first half, for sure. We kind of knew Hatmaker could get it downfield, which he's done tonight. But, yeah, Allred hasn't had to use his arm tonight that much. It's been all legs.
Well, big down here for Cashmere. 4th down and 5 from the Royal 20-yard line, trailing it by 7 points. What do you call here, Coach?
Boy.
I kind of like the RPO.
That's a good plan. Maybe an inside screen. I don't know. A wide receiver screen. That's been fairly successful.
You got to get that 5 yards. They'll fake the handoff, throw over the middle, and I don't think he got the yardage for the first down before he stood up and dropped. Good job again by Royal standing up defensively, and they're going to get the ball back, I believe, on a play that will come up just short.
That was Zavala that took that big hit. Needed 5 and got about 4.
Yep. Close, but not quite. So 3 possessions for Royal have resulted in touchdowns. 3 possessions for Cashmere have resulted in, make that 4 possessions, 2 touchdowns, a punt, and over on downs.
6:56 left in the second, Eric. This is a huge defensive possession for Cashmere. They don't want to go down by 2 scores here late in this first half.
It is the second quarter, and Royal with the football again. Cashmere's defense has yet to stop the Knights, and you got to watch for number 11 out of the backfield here. Allred is who we talk about, is he'll send a man in motion and he'll want to keep it again. Cashmere had him. They'll hold him and they'll keep him and they'll drop him.
Allred.
No play, no gain, maybe a loss of a yard on the play.
Brought down by a host of Bulldogs.
Nice defense that time. I would think by now that there's a spy on that defense just for Allred to kind of keep him in check.
They started at the 16. They'll say it's still at the 16, so no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Ball about the middle of the hash marks here as Royal moves from our left to our right as we look at the Knights with their white uniforms, black numbers trimmed in gold. Cashmere with the black, white numbers trimmed in orange. Motion man. Allred throwing deep down the near sideline. The ball is caught. What a gorgeous catch. Downfield. No, the ball came out. Let's see. Let's see. The official's going to say it's a catch. Holy cow.
33 yards on that toss.
Jackson Larson with the reception out to the 49-yard line. My, oh my, that was gorgeous as he came back. I don't know if it was planned back shouldered, but that's what it turned out to be.
Boy, he can throw that football. We were watching him in warm-ups, and it was just amazing watching him and Hatmaker throw it around this field.
33 yards on the pass play. Beautiful job. And again, good blocking up front to give him time to throw that football downfield. Allred joined in the backfield by Luna here. Let's see if they go to the ground this time. Just shy of midfield on a 1st down and 10. Ball right hash mark. Back to pass Allred again. Looks left, now throws right. Has a man wide open, but he's out of bounds.
Well, I think he got a foot in over there, Eric. I really do.
The flag's going to come in late. Let's see here.
Forced out by Torres.
It looked to me like
whether it's a reception or not, there is a flag down, and I think this will come after the play, or was it pass interference?
That was a late flag if it was, wasn't it?
Back judge threw the flag. I don't know if he thought maybe he saw the offensive player push off. Mike Penning will come out and say pass interference, offense, oh my. That will negate the play.
Push in the back on Royal.
Kind of explains why he was open, I guess. A little push there, but he did get that left foot in, I'm pretty sure.
What a catch. Holy cow. So that will back Royal up 15 yards. That is their 5th penalty unofficially of the ball game for 55 yards here in this first half.
That is a huge break for the Bulldogs right there, as Royal had something cooking again on offense. Now it's going to bring up 1st and long.
They'll be at their own 34-yard line. 1st down and 25 now, but 25 yards so far has been nothing for Royal. Allred takes the snap, throws out in the flat. The ball caught out there, and then Cashmere quickly converges as the ball was caught and then advanced by McCullough. No, excuse me.
Jackson Larson.
Yep, Jackson Larson, who made that spectacular catch near midfield moments ago. 2nd down coming up for the Knights. They'll put the ball at the 40-yard line. So there you go. 6 yards in just a little pass play.
Right. If you could do that every play, you'd be happy all night long, right?
Penalties have been the only negative yards, I think, for Royal so far in this game. 4:32 to go. Clock winds here, 2nd quarter. Allred looks left, throws left out of the backfield. Double pass here, and the receiver is open. Came up with the catch. Oh my! Fitzhugh with the catch. He just
flagged down in the backfield.
He snagged that ball on the back end of the football. Holy cow, but I think we might have an illegal forward pass. That first throw to the flat in the left, and then the second throw, he may have been a forward pass in the backfield. We'll see.
I think you might be right, too,
Ben
Eric.
Jenks was the second man to throw the football downfield there, but the officials are talking about it. Mike Penning looks over to Wiley Allred, the head coach for Royal.
I didn't know if Fitzhugh was going to make that catch or not. He was kind of out of control.
Yeah, kind of
stumbling
and bumbling, but somehow reached out and grabbed the back end of the football. And now they're going to say it's against Cashmere. So it is, I guess, maybe a late hit. It'll be a 1st down nonetheless, all the way deep into Cashmere territory, and then add the foul on top of it. So right now, the ball is caught at the about the 24-yard line. So that's what, 36 yards on the pass play. And then add maybe half the distance if it is a late hit here. I'm screened from Mike Penning to see his call. Where did Mike go?
Back here.
Oh, okay.
Back in the
picking up his flag. That's what he was doing.
Caden Fitzhugh now 2 catches, 75 yards in this game.
That's pretty good average. It's kind of like Logan
Sure
Speed's
is.
type of average.
Right.
So it is a half the distance penalty after that. So first down and 10 from the 12 of Cashmere. Royal looking to extend the lead, a couple of touchdowns. Allred handoff, Luna dive play right side. Not much, but still positive yardage for Royal, as he got it down to around the 5-yard line, looks like. Or no, the 10.
So 2 yards is all on that carry.
So the 10-yard line. Again, my apologies.
It's tough for us to tell.
Is a little low here. So, and we're looking. Let's see. What are we, about 70 yards away from where the ball is right now.
Right.
Well, you look at the giant flag in the end zone here. It is not even moving.
It is a gorgeous night for football.
So 2nd down and 8 from the Cashmere 10. Allred looks right, throws right, and here's your little slant pass. Collected in, and then diving forward towards the 5-yard line was the receiver that time.
Shea Stevenson on that catch.
3rd down coming up.
5 yards.
3 from the 5 after a 5-yard gain. So here they come with the jumbo package, does Royal. Clock continues to run here with 3:06 to go. Royal trying to add to its lead that stands at 21-14. Allred going to take it himself, and he is going to dive ahead. He'll have the first down, looks like. He will not gain the end zone, but he will have the first down.
Needed to get to the 2.
It is a first down.
First and goal for Royal.
And Royal quickly to the line of scrimmage. Allred under center, going to go over the left side, and he is reaching for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Royal.
Nothing fancy about that. Just use those big bodies up front, push that pile, and Allred has his 4th touchdown of the night.
Well, I don't blame him for going over the left side. That's where your buddy is.
The giant in there.
Yeah, he's, let's see, Asher Garrick. And he's 6'4", 290. I would go behind him too.
I would too.
So 3rd touchdown run of the night for Allred. Extra point forthcoming. And the kick is on the way, and it is good. We will take a 60-second break, come back, 2:42 to go in the half. It's Royal 28, Cashmere 14 here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort. Totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders.
Or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Well, the drive for Royal started at their own 16-yard line. They think nothing of that. They go 10 plays, 84 yards. The 2-yard touchdown run by Allred, his 3rd on the ground of the night. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game with 2:42 to go. And Grant, Cashmere's got to answer.
They do. That was a big defensive possession. And, yeah, Royal scored again.
Cashmere on the kickoff return. They do have a little bit better success this time as Diaz will fake that handoff on the little reverse, take it himself towards the Royal sideline. see where they put him out of bounds. We do have a flag on the play, so this could march Cashmere back. And again, field position has certainly not been in their favor here in this first half.
No, it hasn't either. They mixed it up that last possession. I like that last possession for Cashmere, run and pass. They didn't get it in the end zone, but it was a nice mix of run and pass. You don't want to get where you have to pass it every time.
No, definitely not. Cashmere on a hold on the return. That's sometimes the problem. You try to set up that wall and you get the ball on the opposite side of where the wall is. Those guys got to hold on for a long time, and sometimes they actually hold.
Yes, yes.
So Cashmere will have it at their own 9-yard line. First down and 10. Royal pinning their ears back right here. Handoff up the middle, dive play, decent yardage up the middle. Before the running back is stood up. Was that Berggren? No, who was it?
Might have been Zavala on that carry. Was it? Nice play by Niebla once again from his linebacker position to make that stop for Royal.
Gain of just a couple of yards. Second down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Hatmaker and company been kind of stymied here in this second quarter. Handoff right side as Cashmere does another dive play. Just simple heads-up blocking. I don't see anybody pulling or anything. It's just man on man trying to beat hat to hat. They will give the gain for Cashmere on that particular play. It'll be a third down coming up for the Bulldogs. As they'll put the ball,
on that carry,
they'll put the ball down at the 12, so just a gain of a yard on that one. Third down and 7, and here's where if you're Cashmere's coaching staff, you don't like this because you're pinned back in your own end and you got a third and long. They know you're going to have to throw the football.
Exactly.
And we're going to get a timeout. We do have a timeout taken by Cashmere. We'll take a quick 30 as well on the broadcast and come back. Minute 15 to go here in the half. 28-14. Cashmere looking for an answer. We're back after this.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
Coverage of high school football tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available too. Stop by their website, globalcarcare.net. Well, after the timeout, Cashmere looking for a straw. Something out of the bag that can result in a first down here, and a third down and 7 at their own 12-yard line. Got to be a little conservative, I think.
And you just don't want to give them the ball back deep in your own territory.
Hatmaker has pressure, rolling into his own end zone, chucks it downfield, and that goes over the Cashmere bench. Incomplete, brings up fourth down.
2 tough possessions now for the Bulldog offense, 3 and out. And Royal haven't been stopped here yet in this first half.
No, definitely not.
And they're going to get some great position here with a minute 7.
Tristan Tremblay was the big man given pressure in the backfield for Royal, chasing Hatmaker around back there as he retreated back to his own goal line before he chucked that ball out of bounds. So a punting situation here for Cashmere from their own 12-yard line. On a fourth down, good pass from center. High punt over end, short though, and going to be collected on a fair catch at the Cashmere 45-yard line by Allred. So the last 3 possessions, let's see, no, Cashmere down. Okay, they did have a touchdown. Their last 2 possessions have been over on downs and a punt for Cashmere.
Right.
Royal gets the ball back with a minute 1 left, and they've got all 3 timeouts. And they'll have it at the Cashmere 45-yard line. And if you're Wiley Allred and company, you'd love to put another...
Oh, you're smelling blood right now for sure.
Put another tack in the door, if you will, as Allred will stand back at about midfield to receive this pass from center on a first down and 10. Looking right. Now pressure comes. He'll escape the pressure. Now chuck it downfield.
Open.
Receiver open. Takes it in and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown, Royal.
45 yards just like that.
Luna on the catch as he escaped the grasp of everyone, and so too did Allred in the backfield. Had pressure. I think it was Bryn Fox came chasing after him, just evaded the clasp of the big fella, and then was able to step up in the pocket and find his receiver wide open.
Allred has such great pocket presence, doesn't he? He feels the pressure. He had his blind side. A guy was coming that way. He steps up into the pocket, and he's got that great arm, and Luna with the speed. Nice 45-yard touchdown.
Extra point looked like it was wide to the right. Yeah, no good. So that's the only negative, really, for Royal here all night long, as they missed the extra point. Wide right on the extra point. So just one play, 45 yards, and another touchdown. With the errant extra point, it makes it a 34-14 game. And, well, we talked about, would it be back and forth? Would it be a tight contest, or would it be a blowout? Well, we're leaning on that blowout side right now, Grant.
I'll tell you, Lance Allred showing us what kind of athlete he is so in this first half. 5 touchdowns for Allred, 3 on the ground, 2 in the air. And he's probably one of the best quarterbacks I've seen this year.
If you're Cashmere, you can change the trajectory right now heading into the half by getting a score. Maybe a big kickoff return right now. Or something happens where a defender falls down and Hatmaker is able to connect with Spees one more time. They got to try to find something positive here before the halftime break.
Or this could get worse, Eric, the way this offensive Royals playing.
Again, Anderson Brown will tee it up at the 40-yard line, kicking it back to Cashmere. As it's Diaz and Zavala back deep for the Bulldogs. They keep trying, or at least attempting, that reverse. They show it every time.
Yeah, they do.
The kickoff. And I think we had the defense, or the kicking team, offsides. They will blow it dead, and that's usually meaning that somebody was ahead of the kicker on the kickoff.
That's exactly where the flag is, too, Eric.
Yep.
I think Coach Allred knew it, too.
Yep. And so we'll get another penalty. We talked about the missed extra point. The other thing that has only been the only negative for Royal here tonight, penalties.
They have. They've been penalized a lot here. You wouldn't expect that from a team like Royal, but emotions were high, especially to start this game, and that's when most of their penalties happen.
6 penalties, 60 yards unofficially for Royal here in the game. Meanwhile, Cashmere been 1 penalty for 5 yards is all.
Pretty clean game for the Bulldogs.
So they'll tee it up again back at the 35. Well, here's your chance, Grant, to get maybe a little better field position, because that certainly hasn't played in Cashmere's favor so far tonight. Their drive starts their own 23, their own 10, their own 27, their own 14, and their own 9.
Right.
Under a minute to go here in this first half. Cashmere looking for something positive. And, of course, they would love to get some points here before the halftime break. Kickoff. Short, high, end over end, and the up man will take it as he dances across the 30 out to about the 32-yard line. And you'd think Cashmere might be able to do a little better than that, but they do not. And so that's where they'll have it and try to come up with a magic play here before the end of the half.
Boy, Royal is just solid in every phase of the game, aren't they? Special teams, defense has been solid now after a couple of scores for Cashmere, and we've seen what the offense can do. So everybody watching tonight can see why this is a 4-time 1A state champion.
Definitely. So Cashmere, meanwhile, trying to find an answer here for the Bulldog offense that has kind of struggled the last few times. Of course, field position has not been their friend as far as their play calling is concerned. Handmaker turn, hands it off to Zavala, trying to reach around the right corner as he hops across one man, and will get decent yardage on first down as the clock continues to run with 35 seconds left.
Sentian with the stop.
They're going to put the ball at the 35-yard line, so only a gain of 2 yards for Zavala. 20 seconds left on the play clock, 16 on the game clock, so I think Cashmere might just say, okay, let's just go into halftime and regroup here.
I think that's exactly what they're doing, Eric. not a bad plan. At this point, you don't know what could happen. You don't want to give up any more points than you already have.
Well, it was a back and forth first quarter with Cashmere scoring first, Royal countering. It was almost like a tennis match. We about got whiplash, and then Royal really put the coals to her in the second half, and they lead it here, or in the second quarter. They lead it at halftime, 34-14. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. Your halftime show coming up here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
Please focus your attention to the
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can just time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906. Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
It's halftime here at Cashmere between the Bulldogs and the Royal Knights, and Royal took advantage of big plays in that second quarter to lead it here at halftime, 34-14. Let's recap that first half of play. Cashmere took the ball first on the opening kickoff, started the possession at their own 23-yard line. Didn't take long for the Bulldogs to score as Rylan Hatmaker found Logan Spees on a 58-yard touchdown pass. And with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, Cashmere struck first and ignited the home fans here at Bulldog Stadium. 7-0 the possession, or the score at that point. But Royal would counter as they take the ball in from their own 18-yard lines, and it would be Allred who would pass to Stevenson on a 6-yard pass play as they worked the ball down the field methodically on a 7-play, 82-yard drive. The touchdown and extra point tied the game at 7-7 with 5:59 to go in the first quarter. Cashmere's second possession of the game would go 3 and out. They would start the drive at their own 10-yard line, so field position was not their friend in this first half. They put the ball away, gave the Knights the possession at the 36 of Cashmere, and the Knights would take advantage on a 8-play, 36-yard drive. Allred with a touchdown run this time to cap the scoring drive. The extra point made it a 14-7 Royal lead. But then it would be Hatmaker and company again for the Bulldogs on their next possession. The second play for the possession from the Cashmere 22-yard line. A beautiful pass from Hatmaker to Spees again on the touchdown pass. It was from 78 yards out. The extra point tied the game at 14 all with 34.5 seconds left in the first quarter. But it would be, again, the quarterback Lance Allred who would make a big difference in this first half. He came into the ballgame with 2 rushing touchdowns in the season. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns here in the first half, the second of which came on a beautiful 73-yard dash on the first play from Royal's next possession, as he scored with 12.1 seconds left in the quarter. Extra point made it a 21-14 game. Bulldogs would get the ball on its next possession, drive it all the way down to the 17-yard line, but a fourth down at the 20 of Royal. They turn it over on downs, and Royal would get it back. And the Knights would make it count as they would take the ball from their own 16-yard line on the possession. 10 plays, 84 yards. Again, it's Allred from 2 yards out to make it a 28-14 game. Punt on another 3-and-out possession for Cashmere on its next possession. Royal would collect the ball at Cashmere's 45-yard line. This time, Allred would pass to Luna from 45 yards out. The extra point was wide to the right, made it 34-14 with 51.9 seconds left. Cashmere would run the time out to end the first half and try to collect themselves here at halftime against a very good Royal Knight team as they lead it here 34-14 at the half. We'll come back and talk about the stats on this one as we continue after this 2-minute timeout. Our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Harvest Valley Pest Control. Living healthy, local, and pest-free, you can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate at 509-423-2207. Back with more from Cashmere right after this.
Well, looks like our surgery patient is feeling better today.
Yep, I didn't need any oxy today. I thought I'd do a little surgery on the drain.
Huh. Do you need your pain pills anymore?
No.
Well, we should get them out of the house. There are places to drop them off.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I can do that right now.
And I will look at the drain.
Prevent opioid misuse. Find safe medication return options near you at med-project.org.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October special at a very special price.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
You're watching high school football tonight here on the NCWLIFE Channel with our score at halftime: Royal 34, Cashmere 14. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call them in the Pro Shop and schedule time on their Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. 509-884-4653 is the number to call. 509-884-4653. Well, we saw a lot of Lance Allred in that first half. Grant Olson, I assume that's where the statistical recap will start?
Absolutely. In fact, on the ground for the Knights in that first half, Santana Luna had 4 carries, 33 yards. Stevenson, the wide receiver, also had a carry for 8 yards, but it was all Lance Allred on the ground. 7 carries, 114 yards, and 3 touchdowns in that first half for the quarterback. And through the air, how about this? 9 of 10, 182 yards and a touchdown. So 2 passing touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns for 5 touchdowns for Allred in that first half.
And you talk about his yards on the ground. By the way, he came into the game tonight with just 34 yards rushing all season long. So apparently they saw something and figured that with his ability to see the field, if you see it, go, and that has been the case.
Absolutely. And Shea Stevenson, 2 touchdowns, 2 catches, or a touchdown with 2 catches and 11 yards. Jackson Larson has a couple of catches for 39 yards. Caden Fitzhugh, big first half. 2 catches, 75 yards. Ben Jenks, a catch for 3. And Luna in that first half. Santana Luna, 2 catches, 54 yards and a touchdown. 337 total yards for Royal in that first half. And now for Cashmere on the ground, Thomas Berggren had 5 carries for 20 yards. Gray Jacobson only 1 carry for 5. Aiden Thies, 3 carries, 6 yards. Tice.
Yes.
Isaac Zavala had 2 carries for 12 yards, and Rylan Hatmaker just 1 carry from his quarterback position for 4 yards for 47 total yards on the ground for Cashmere. Meanwhile, Rylan Hatmaker, 9 of 13 through the air in the first half, 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Total yards for Cashmere, 207. So 337 for Royal, 207 for Cashmere, and the score kind of bears that out.
And it does, and really the only negatives for Royal in that first half is a extra point missed wide to the right and penalties.
That's right.
Unofficially, 6 penalties, 60 yards against the Knights here so far. Just 1 penalty for 5 yards against Cashmere. And I'm sure that the coaching staff for the Knights probably had an earful of the officials walking off the field about, come on, we got to get a few more coming our way.
Yeah, I think so. And you hear Royal fans talking about holding every time Cashmere has it, too. So they're both working the officials a little bit.
Oh, well, yeah.
Of course.
It is a 34-14 game, and the Royal will have the football to start the second half. And they have yet to be stopped. They've yet to punt. They've yet to turn the ball over. Every possession offensively they've had has resulted in 6 points here in that first half.
And Eric, they're such an efficient offense. It's amazing how calm they are out there. Even if they have a short gain, they just regroup and then come up with something else. But you can tell this is a polished team, and they are showing that in the first half.
One thing also that, we call a lot of games in the 4A and the Big 9 between Eastmont and Wenatchee and the rest of the Big 9. And on a bigger size that Allred has, but he reminds me of watching Brady Jay, the quarterback for the Moses Lake Mavericks. He's able to just coast around back there and look and then find somebody and just throw a dart. And our first chance to look at Lance Allred here tonight reminds me a lot of Brady Jay of Moses Lake on his ability to see the field.
And it's athleticism, Eric, and boy, Allred has it in spades here tonight. And they do remind me of each other as well. That's a good comparison because they can do it all, and they stay within themselves out there.
Yep, definitely. So we're going to take another break, get you ready for the second half as we continue next here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Again, our score at halftime is Royal 34, Cashmere 14. We're back after this. Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. If you'd like to come out and help us film football, volleyball, soccer this fall, we've got $75 waiting just for you to become part of our team and get behind this camera and help us bring the broadcast to North Central Washington. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com. And help us not drop the ball when it comes to our sports coverage on the NCWLIFE Channel.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America? Maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
And welcome back once again here to Bulldog Stadium, where the home team trails the visitors of Royal 34-14. As we bring you live coverage on the NCWLIFE Channel. A reminder that tomorrow we're going to be at Lebofto Field at the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee for the annual Bridge of Sportsmanship game between the Wildcats and the Panthers. Join us for the pregame 5:30 tomorrow afternoon here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Kickoff is at 6, so just a little note to everybody. It's an hour earlier kickoff. Again, 5:30 with our pregame, and we'll kick it off at 6 o'clock. By the way, we'll have a special guest joining us on our pregame show tomorrow as we get ready for, yeah, I know, it's hard to believe, but Christmas is around the corner, and the NCW Community Toy Drive presented by Les Schwab will kick off tomorrow. We'll have more on that in our pregame show. And then we'll be back with football next Friday as Eastmont will host Eisenhower here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Join Grant and yours truly for the play-by-play. 6:30 with the pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff. And then the following Friday, it's Eastmont at Moses Lake. This will be the first time we get a chance to broadcast at Moses Lake at Lions Field. We're looking forward to that. We hope you join us for that broadcast as well. That'll be a 6:30 pregame and 7 o'clock kickoff from Lions Field. We will take another break, get you ready for the second half as the two teams emerge from the locker room. They'll get a mandatory 3-minute warm-up clock. So we'll take a 2-minute break and get you ready for the second half as well, as Royal will have the football first. Can Cashmere finally make a stop? That's the question. We'll get that answer for you coming up as we get ready for the second half. Again, Royal on top 34-14. We're back after this.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
Or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
At Coldwell Banker, their people, their company are cut from a different cloth. They see, hear, sense, and feel things that other people don't. They have a unique appreciation for the thing called home. Because of this dedication, Coldwell Banker has thrived for over a century. This is why they are ranked #1 on Agent Trust. Coldwell Banker. They do real estate with higher standards and have been guiding people home since 1906.
This year's Bridge of Sportsmanship will be on a Saturday. That's right, this Saturday at Lebofto Field at the Apple Bowl, where the Wenatchee Panthers will play host to the Eastmont Wildcats. It's the 18th Bridge of Sportsmanship. It will be the 57th meeting between the two schools as the Panthers host the Wildcats. We'll have our pregame beginning at 5:30 with yours truly and Paul Collard on the play-by-play. Kickoff set for 6 o'clock. That's on Saturday right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Our broadcast crew in part of our game tonight, aside from yours truly and Grant Olson here with your play-by-play. We've got Malcolm Whitehall back in the studios as our studio producer, our line producers tonight. Tucker Wagner in the van. Dan Kuntz, who is also double duty tonight as a line producer, and he's up on our camera aloft. Hopefully he's staying warm up there. Also on cameras tonight, we got Paul Collard, we got Victor Abarca, we got Tim Brodowski, and welcome to Cheyenne Radich, who's brand new to our team here. She's going to be helping us out tonight and tomorrow as well as we get ready for the Bridge of Sportsmanship, 18th version of that.
Right.
They used to call it the Battle of the Bridge, and then they decided they needed a little more sportsmanship in it, so they literally put sportsmanship in the name.
And it's still referred to as Battle of the Bridge by most people that I talk to. It's hard to get away from that.
Absolutely. I'm going to start coughing from the smoke bomb that Cashmere lets loose here before the second half. Goodness gracious.
Smells like a gun range around here.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder in the morning. Excuse me. All right, as we mentioned, Royal will get the football to start this second half.
And I think this series right here is going to set the tone for this second half. It really is.
Definitely so. Definitely so. I got a text from one of our former coaches that's out there tonight that's watching, and he said that Cashmere's man-to-man defense is not working so well, trying to cover these receivers downfield. There's a line drive kickoff taken by the return man at the 5, at the 10, 15, 20, up the far sideline. Pretty good return there for Royal by Dax Jenks. And Royal will have field position, and that's kind of been a theme here tonight as well, Grant.
It really has. They've had great field position. They've been in Cashmere's side of the field a couple of times on the possessions, and that really helps an already good football team.
So it is a 34-14 ball game. Does it stay here, or does it get out of reach for Cashmere early in the second half? We'll find out right now as Royal has it first down and 10. It has been the Lance Allred show in one half of football so far. He's in the shotgun. And Cashmere pointing, and we could have another penalty against Royal. And again, we talked about that. Only negatives for Royal tonight have been the penalties. This could be their 7th of the ball game.
Ball start.
You mentioned Allred doing it all himself. Of the 337 total yards for Royal, he has 296 himself.
Wow. Wow. Impressive. So Royal had it at the 31. Now after the penalty, it'll be first down at the 26. Ball shaded to the right side here. Again, not much as far as weather is concerned. Their forecasts were all over the place.
Boy, I guess.
But it did not materialize here this evening, although it is getting chilly. Now it is Allred going around the right side. He took a big lick over there, and that's one thing, Grant, as a running quarterback, you take the chance of taking a shot.
You really do. Got 5 yards, I think, back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's one thing Royal does not want to happen here.
Second down coming up for the Knights. They'll put the ball at the 28-yard line, so gain of just 2 yards on the run to the right side by Allred, and that's what is, aside from the 2-yard touchdown run, his shortest run of the night.
It is.
Knights changing out. Their tight end will come out. That is Demetrius Holman, as they'll go with a bunch formation to the left of the scrimmage here. Allred fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and the ball is caught on the run. What a beautiful catch, and run after the fact. Trip down finally inside the 20 of Cashmere. Just a beautiful pitch and catch here for the Royal Knights, as coming up with the ball, Shea Stevenson once again.
Wow, what a gain into Cashmere territory. Just what the Bulldogs didn't want to happen. Ball looks like at about the 32-yard line of Cashmere.
Is it 32 or, yeah, well, 32. Okay,
right.
Apologies. I saw that as the 20-yard line, so the 32-yard line. So that's 18, so that's 22. That's, 40 yards on the pass play.
Yep.
So first down and 10 for Royal from the Cashmere 32-yard line. Snap back to Allred again, looking for the end zone, throws it deep. The receiver was open. We're going to get a flag here, and we'll see what the penalty is. I think they're going to call Luna for a hold on the receiver, even though that ball was thrown well beyond the reach of anybody in the left part of the end zone.
There was some hand-to-hand combat from about the 10-yard line in. Usually that they let that go, but it did hold up the receiver trying to get to his spot. Jackson Larson, the intended receiver.
And it is a hold, as we mentioned, against the defense. So it'll be first down again for Royal, as they'll put the ball at the 22-yard line. Second penalty of the night for Cashmere, now for 15 yards, unofficially. Into the ball game, splitting out wide to the right is Jackson Larson. He's had a couple of good catches here so far. Allred takes the snap, rolls to his left, right-handed quarterback, pumps, now stops, now has pressure, now dances away from everybody. Up the near sideline he goes. We got a flag down, and Allred finally down, as it looked like he was into the end zone for a touchdown, but maybe this will come back.
I think it is going to come back, and I think Caden Fitzhugh might be the guilty party. He threw his hands up in the air when he saw the flag come down. That usually means he's the one that committed the penalty.
What are you talking about?
Holding, Royal.
So the penalty flag was downfield past the line of scrimmage, so it'll be a spot foul from there. So it'll be first down over again, I believe. And they'll put it back at the 8-yard?
Yeah, 29.
28-yard line anyway. Or do they have it at, the scoreboard has it at the 22. So no, that's the 28. So 10-yard penalty. Now it's Luna taking it around the right side. Just very patient as he goes up the Cashmere sideline. And he'll dive towards the end zone. And he is, I don't see a signal from the officials yet. Not quite into the end zone.
Holy cow, it looked like he just trotted in, didn't it, from here?
First and goal for the night.
First and goal, he got it down to the 1-yard line. So a 27-yard run for Luna there. As Royal quickly lines up, it was Allred who did this on the sneak last time. We'll see if he does it again around the left side. He will dive in from the left side, and he is in for the touchdown. Knights score.
And that was Allred again?
Yep. 4 touchdowns on the ground here tonight for Lance Allred.
6 total in this game. 2 through the air and 4 on the ground, as you mentioned. Unbelievable.
Anderson Brown in to try to tack on the extra point. He'll kick out of the hole to Ben Jenks. Snap is back, spot down, kick away, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break, come back, 10:59 to go in the third. All Royal right now, 41-14 over Cashmere. We're back after this.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
This year's Bridge of Sportsmanship will be on a Saturday. That's right, this Saturday at Lebofto Field at the Apple Bowl, where the Wenatchee Panthers will play host to the Eastmont Wildcats. It's the 18th Bridge of Sportsmanship. It will be the 57th meeting between the two schools as the Panthers host the Wildcats. We'll have our pregame beginning at 5:30 with yours truly and Paul Collard on the play-by-play. Kickoff set for 6 o'clock. That's on Saturday right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Ensuing kickoff is a short one. It'll be taken by the Upnan for Cashmere at the 25 and going around the left side, trying to pick his way forward and not able to get away from the swarm of Royal Knights to cover him up. Cashmere will have it from there, even with a couple penalties against the offense, Grant. Still only 53 seconds on the drive, 7 plays, 74 yards, touchdown by Allred from a yard out, 41-14.
Boy, just such a complete football team in every aspect. Special teams, defense has been solid since that first quarter. The offense just unbelievably explosive.
Cashmere will get it first down at 10 from its own 27-yard line. Let's see what Hatmaker and company can do. They'll hand it off on a dive play right side. Not much happening there. It's maybe getting out to the 24-yard line, maybe a gain of a yard. Or no, is it out to the 29?
3 yards,
so,
it looks
yeah,
like.
2 yards out to the 29.
Bergman's been the big ball carrier, but 6 carries, 22 yards so far in this game.
Yeah, the ground game has been tough row to hoe for Cashmere.
And I think
so
that's
far.
probably the biggest disappointment of the night for Coach Bremer so far. He was so excited about that running game.
Yep. Really wanted to do ball control and keep the ball away from Royals offense. Handoff again up the middle, and not much happening, if anything, here for the ball carrier this time, as it was the tight end, Odenreiter.
Wow.
On the carry. And there is a Royal Knight down on his knees right now.
That's Allred.
Is it Allred?
It is.
Oh, he was tying his shoe.
Oh, boy.
He was simply tying his shoe. Gain of 3 yards for Odenreiter that time. So 3rd down and 5 coming up for Cashmere, as they've been stymied offensively since early in the second quarter. Zavala in motion. They'll fake the handoff to him. Hatmaker rolling right, now throwing deep downfield, and that is going to be intercepted back at the 30-yard line. Another acrobatic play and catch by Jackson Larson. We've seen it do him on the offensive side, now on the defensive side for Royal.
They're just so full of athletes on this team on both sides of the ball, even though most of them play both ways, but just a little bit underthrown, and it allowed Jackson to make that play, and Royal gets the first turnover of the ball game.
And honestly, Grant, that's about as good as a punt.
You know, it is. It really is.
I mean, as far as what their punts have been so far tonight, really, you know, you hate to give the ball back, but
I agree.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. So first down and 10 for Royal from their own 30 after the interception. Knight's in charge. They'll throw up to the flat, and that's the same guy again, Larson. He'll get a block and then get up the near sideline and continue his way, picking his way across midfield into Cashmere territory down to about the 43-yard line of Cashmere. And just, I mean, anything Royal tries to do is successful here so far.
27 yards on that play. Yeah, Cashmere's defense just cannot stop them. Great blocking. All these plays are well schemed, and they know how to run them, that's for sure.
They'll put the ball at the Cashmere 42, looks like.
And you notice these runners for Royal, they're not looking to go out of bounds. They want to cut it back upfield and get some more yardage, even if it's just a couple. You hardly ever see them run out of bounds.
Yeah, absolutely true. So a first down and 10 from the Cashmere. Looks like the 42-yard line. Back to pass. Allred now has pressure, jumps pass, and throws it out, and it's somehow able to be connected to Ben Jenks for a positive play.
About 5 on that play to Jenks.
Well, they'll put him down at 39, so only a gain of 3 yards that time. But that could have easily been a sack on the play because Allred had a man from Cashmere draped around his waist, somehow able to jump a pass and make it connect. And that's got to be frustrating if you're Cashmere. I mean, you get so close to him, and then he's still able to make a play.
Allred, 12 of 13 through the air.
So Allred has a second down, call it 5 now here for the Knights. He'll throw out the flat, the ball caught out here as they get a good block downfield, and will get enough for the first down on the pass and catch. There's Ben Jenks again, second play in a row to Jenks. This time he'll get around the left side, and just everywhere you look, it looks like Royal is just a chess game right now where they got the pieces in the right place.
Absolutely, and Allred has found 7 different receivers in this game after that 8-yard pass to Jenks.
Down to the Cashmere 30. And if you're Royal right now, no hurry. You got a huge lead, and let's just work on our offense. As Allred will bring Luna into the backfield alongside him to his left. 3 receivers wide to the right to the far side of the field. He'll fake the handoff, or actually just take it himself, and this time is met at the line of scrimmage. Good job by Cashmere reading that one out. Is one of the few times here tonight that the Bulldogs are able to find him, tackle him, and bring him down. That was Brody Larson on the stop.
Nicely done that time, because that play has been so successful here tonight with Allred on the ground. He's had, 4 touchdowns on the ground tonight.
No gain on the play, brings up second down and 10 from the Cashmere 30. Ball left hash mark. Again, 3 receivers wide to the far side right here. 1 receiver wide to the short side left for Allred. He's not afraid to throw deep, and he'll throw deep here in a beautiful throw and catch. Let's see, was he in bounds? Larson again on the reception. And boy, these guys can just high point the ball.
And that's a throw onto the sideline like that.
That will impress the college recruiters right there.
Absolutely.
Ball is inside the 20, down to about the 17, 18-yard line on the 12-yard pass play. And if you're a Cashmere fan watching this football game right now, and you're tired of us talking about the superlatives of Royal, we're just looking at it as we see it.
We are.
That's all there is to it. We don't have a pecking order here by any stretch of the imagination. It's just Lance Allred, very impressive. Throws out in the flat to Luna. Luna dancing his way, dancing towards the end zone, and he is close. Touchdown. Again, Knights. And it's another 18-yard pass play from Allred to Luna. Second time, I think, for their connection on the night.
It is. The second time, 45 yards on the first one, 18 on this one. This is impressive.
That it is. As it's a 47-14 lead for Royal as they'll try to tack on the extra point. It's on the way, and it is good. We'll take a 60-second break and come back. 6:49 to go in the third. 48-14. Royal on top. We're back after this. Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. We are on another fall sports season, and if you want to help us film some football, some volleyball, some girls soccer, we could certainly use your help. We'll pay you $75 for coming out and being a member of our team. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com, and say, hey, I want to learn how to run a camera. We'll teach you, and we'll pay you right here on the NCWLIFE Channel.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,100.
Zavala will be on the kickoff return for Cashmere as they'll take it up the Cashmere sideline to the far side of the field from our view here. Give Cashmere decent field position. The drive for Royal, 6 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock. The touchdown pass from Allred to Luna from 18 yards out. Extra point makes it a 48-14 game, and if you're Cashmere, you got to find the positives right now offensively.
And that's what you want to do, Eric, is just find something positive, get a good sustained drive here, maybe get some points on the board. That's important for the Bulldogs on this possession.
And by the way, this is their best drive start of the game here as we're midway through the third quarter as they trail it by 34 points.
Pass completed to Spees.
Short pass completed to Spees here from Hatmaker.
And that's going to be a loss of about 2.
Yeah, they'll put the ball back at the 33-yard line, so it is a loss of 2 yards. And now I suppose the wind is going to come up.
I hope not.
The temperatures are chilling and the humidity rises here not too far from the banks of the Wenatchee River. In downtown Cashmere, Washington. Hatmaker throws back over the middle. Oh my gosh, what a hit. Zavala on a middle screen, and he is taken out
by the quarterback, Lance Allred.
My goodness. This is a highlight reel tape tonight for number 11 in white.
So last 3 pass attempts for Hatmaker, an interception, 2-yard loss, and no gain his last 3 attempts.
Well, if you're Royals defense, you know that Cashmere's got to throw it now. 3rd down and 13 as the Bulldogs behind big time. Hatmaker fakes the handoff, looks downfield, chucks it downfield again, and it is intercepted again. No, incomplete. Larson back there just playing center field, waiting for the ball to come his way as it was intended for Spees, I believe. Incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And the punting unit for Cashmere.
So we go back for Cashmere all the way back to the end of the first quarter. That was their last score on a 2-play drive where he hit Spees on what, a 78-yard pass play. And
right.
that's it. Other than that, it has been a quiet night for Cashmere. Punt here is going to take a Cashmere bounce and then finally come to a rest at about the 38. So again, field position battle has certainly been won as well as the scoreboard here by Royal all night long.
And you mentioned that first quarter, Eric. It was 21-14 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
And now we're at 48-14 as Royal has figured some stuff out here in this ball game. I expect them to be on the ground now for a while. I really do.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they leave Allred in there, and they will. He got the play from the sideline. Will come in, and maybe we'll see some reserves for Royal coming in here shortly. But we talked about that, too, about how the fact through 4 games that the starters have been sitting riding the pine for a lot of the second half of their games because they've been blowouts.
Right.
Luna goes in motion as Allred throws in the near flat. It's Larson on the reception, and he's taken down quickly. Good job by Cashmere that time around to converge on the football defensively by Jacoby Tate. May even be a loss or no gain on the play. Second down and 10 from the 38. Again, it's been rare to say that Allred has not had a positive play on a pass completion here in this ball game either. Allred will send Anderson Brown as the kicker as a wide out to the short side left here. And a snap back to Allred. He dances around to the backfield, gets away from the defense, gets up the near sideline. Going to have a first down and more into Cashmere territory inside the 30-yard line.
He's going to mark him out about the 38 right there.
He is just so elusive.
He's amazing. Yes.
You're right, Grant, at the 38. That's still a gain of 24 yards on the scamper by Lance Allred. He's going to be, what, 250 yards rushing tonight if he continues.
He's about 260 through the air and around 140, 138 on the ground.
That's an incredible night, no matter how you look at it. Allred throws quickly over the middle. The ball caught and then tackled down after about a 10-yard gain on the reception. Ben Jenks has been one of his popular receivers here tonight.
He really has, especially in the second half. 3 catches for Jenks after 2 in that first half.
It will be a first down for the Knights as they'll put the ball down at the 20, just outside the 25-yard line of Cashmere. Bulldog defense got to be getting a little tired right now.
Oh, absolutely. Run up and down this
field a lot since the second quarter. As 3 receivers will split out wide to the right. Luna in the backfield to the right of Allred. Will get the handoff and dive play up the middle for short yardage. And interesting play that time because Allred had to lean forward and reach around and put the ball in the basket of Luna as he went forward.
And it's funny, I thought they'd run the ball here on this possession. They really haven't changed their game plan at all yet.
Gain of 3 yards down to the 22 of Cashmere. Second down and 7 here for the Knights. And they haven't faced third down too many times at all here in this football game. Again, splitting out wide to the right is Fitzhugh, who's been kind of quiet here since the first half. Handoff Luna. Luna is hog-tied as he got the football. Good job by Cashmere's defense that time. 1 high and 1 low. And they bring him down like they do with the calf roping, not too far from here at the Chelan County Fairgrounds. It'll be third down. Actually lost a couple of yards there. So it'll be third down and 8 here for Royal. A rare third down in this football game for the Knights offense. Allred just methodically looks over the defense, takes a snap, looks left, now looks right, now throws left, and the ball is caught. And again, another first down yardage gained here for the Knights on a little pitch and catch. And this time the catch was made here near sideline by Brody Bishop, I believe.
I think it's Jackson Larson again.
Oh, was it Larson
Eric?
again? I couldn't tell if it was 20 or 21. So a first down for Royal. They'll put the ball at the Cashmere 14-yard line. So they needed 8. They got 10.
Boy, this offense, they just bring so many looks at you, don't they? And they can hurt you in so many ways.
It will be fun to see where Lance Allred ends up in college. We're going to see this guy playing on Saturdays.
Absolutely.
He's a senior at Royal, trying to win their 5th straight state championship. Throws to the end zone, and we got a little pushing and shoving down to the end zone. He didn't make the catch. No, incomplete pass.
For 83. Tyson on the coverage.
As it was intended for Holman, Demetrius Holman, and just a pretty pass. I mean, just a tight spiral. Our broadcast here tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you in part by Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses. They're building communities. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're online at kennedygroup.com. Handoff inside and a little dive play to the left. Not much happening. Or actually, it was Allred on the keeper. He faked the handoff and then took it himself, as we've seen several times in this ball game.
Yeah, it's been a pretty successful play for the Knights all night long.
Not that time, as it'll bring up third down. Let's see where they put the ball down.
No
gain. It will be at Cashmere 12, so a gain of a couple of yards for Allred.
He's only had 2 incompletions through the air in this entire game, and he's put it up 20 times.
That's pretty incredible. And it's not like it's been dink and dunk. He's had some tosses downfield, too. Allred almost got the defense to jump off sides. He will fake the handoff, almost lost the ball, now chucks it out to the left, and they may get enough for the first down.
How about that?
He had the ball. It almost looked like he fumbled it on the exchange on the attempted handoff. So then he'll take it ahead and then pitch it out to his left to his running back, or to the back that time, Larson. Larson takes it forward. It will be fourth down, and that'll probably be, or will it be? No, we're going to run one more play.
I thought they said first down, but.
Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard.
Huh.
And nope. Fourth down or first down. Well, whatever the case, Allred wants to throw it again. He'll throw it to the end zone.
Oh,
ball caught.
What a catch.
And yet another touchdown for the Royal Knights as he connects with Jackson Larson on a scoring strike with 13.9 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Good for a 7-yard touchdown pass.
Boy, what Royal is doing to this very good Cashmere team. Got to keep in mind, Cashmere's given up 12 total points this entire season. And so far tonight, 54, maybe 55 here in a second to Royal. That just tells you how good this Knight team is.
So another touchdown pass for Allred. That from 7 yards, and the extra point is good. We'll keep it right here since we only have 13.9 seconds left in the quarter, as the lead has been expanded to 54, or make that 55 to 14. It is all Royal here tonight. Our broadcast on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you by Les Schwab. Having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of an essential safety reminder. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by. Stop by today. Also by Sangster Motors, family-owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. That's at Sangster Motors. Along with Grant Olson, Eric Granstrom. Don't forget, we'll have more football tomorrow with the Bridge of Sportsmanship, Eastmont and Wenatchee. It's been 8 years since Wenatchee won that game.
Not hard to believe.
It is kind of hard to believe. They have the overall series in hand, like 37 to 18 or 19 or something like that. But it has been a while. Well, 2016, the last time that Wenatchee claimed the Bridge of Sportsmanship trophy in their case. We'll see if they're able to wrestle it back from Eastmont tomorrow. Lee Bofto Field of the Apple Bowl. Join us for the pregame at 5:30, kickoff at 6 here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Squirreling kick will actually go out of bounds, and that will be a penalty. That's one of those fun ones that I bring up. It's the longest penalty in football, 25 yards. They mark it off from the kick position.
I think that Bridge of Sportsmanship game tomorrow is going to be close. I really do.
It very well could be.
Yep, I think that's going to be a good one.
Well, the clock is still running, even though
maybe they just wanted to get this quarter over.
But maybe it's running because it's a 55-14 game, too.
Right.
That very well, I think, is the case. We'll take a break and come back. It'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter with Royal taking care of business on the road here tonight. 55-14. We're back up to the 60-second timeout.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up. Lifetime warranty.
Great, I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
and I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Well, first down for Cashmere from its own 35-yard line after the penalty on the kickoff. They'll go with a handoff. I think that's Berggren who takes it across the 35 out to about the 38-yard line. As I believe now, because of the score, 55-14, it is a running clock from here on out.
40-point rule.
Yep. Let's see where they put the ball. It is, oh no, shorter gain than I thought, out to the 37. They're on 38, so gave them 3 yards on that running play. As snap is back to Hatmaker, and it's another handoff, left side, dive play out to the 40. That'll bring up third down for Cashmere.
Arceo with the tackle.
Berggren again on the carry for Cashmere, and it has been a rough night for the Bulldogs. And well, if you're measuring yourself against the state powerhouses, this is an important game for Cashmere. They're going to learn a lot and get a lot of coaching moments out of this. And also sometimes, just like when I talked to the Wenatchee coaching staff about playing at Moses Lake last week, they said, you know what, that's just a really good team.
Right.
And I think out of this one, Cashmere probably will have a similar response, that here's a little pitch forward to Odenreiter, who was in the motion at the snap from the slot left coming back right, and they pitch it ahead to him as he'll get it out near the 45-yard line.
His first carry of the night.
Fourth down coming up for Cashmere as they'll put it at the 30 or 44. Need to get to the 45 for a first down, so Cashmere, of course, just going to go for it. So what we'll try to do here in the postgame, as we'll try to, I don't know how we're going to communicate with our people here. Oh, Tucker can do it. He's listening to us back in the van. We're going to try to grab Lance Allred, see if he will take a moment to talk to us before the Royal Knights meet in a huddle. We'll get the lights going over there and get that all ready to go on our camera. It is a first down for Cashmere on the handoff, little strange little counterplay to Spees, as he'll take it out to the 47-yard line, gain of 3 yards. I think that's his first run.
It is first carry.
Yeah, his first carry of the ball game.
He's been really quiet here since that 78-yard touchdown.
Well, and Cashmere's offense has been really quiet since that 78-yard touchdown play, their last score back at the end of the first quarter. They'll pitch it back to Berggren and trying to get away from the defender who was squirting 3 in the backfield. Orlando Santillan was back there, and he will hold on to the ball carrier and drop him for a loss on the play back to the 43-yard line.
Santillan with the tackle.
Loss of about 4 yards on the play for Cashmere. Brings up second down.
About 5 total yards in the second half for Cashmere, literally.
Wow.
Total.
Wow. That is something else. Hatmaker's going to throw out the flat. The ball is caught, but then immediately hit by the defender is Logan Spees. Well, there's Spees finally on a catch, but converging quickly was Grant Wardenar, a sophomore, as you get a lot of clean jerseys out there right now for Royal. And that shows the depth too, right, Grant?
It really does.
You got a guy that's a sophomore out there and just good fundamentals of making a good open field tackle.
And his coaching is so fantastic on this team. It really is.
Gain of 7 yards on the pass play up near the 50-yard line for Cashmere. Going to bring up third down and 7. Handoff again, second man through, and not much happening there as he got to the 48-yard line of Royal, was the running back. And Berggren again on the carry for Cashmere. It has been very tough sledding on the offensive ground game here for Cashmere all night long.
And I'll tell you, the defensive line has done an outstanding job for Royal. They've really held their ground at the point of attack at that line of scrimmage, and it really has limited Cashmere to nothing on the ground.
So it'll be fourth down coming up for Cashmere. 6 yards to go, excuse me, from Royal's 48-yard line. Get a frog in my throat. And you know what happens when a frog has that problem. They say they got a man in their throat. Throw out the flat to Zavala, and he is going to be gobbled up and stopped on the play. We got a flag that comes in late as well. And pending the flag, it would be over on downs, but we'll see what the flag is.
Hits you on the tackle. There's a flag on the play.
I saw big number 77, Prin Fox, come in a little bit late and give somebody the business maybe from behind.
Yep.
I think that might be what it is.
So it will be over on downs, and the penalty will be declined by Royal. And I'm sure we got substitutes coming in for the Knights with 6:43 to go as they'll get the football back and have it first down at Cashmere's about 45-yard line. So, Grant, I'm going to let you finish up here if you don't mind. I'll hand this over to you so you can talk to Malcolm back in the studios. Put that in your right ear.
All right.
And I'm going to go down and see if I can corral Mr. Allred and see if we can get him quickly on a post-game show here on the NCWLIFE Channel. With this running clock, it's not going to be very long between now and the end of the game. I will say our broadcast brought to you by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. Also by Together for Youth, encouraging you to dispose of unused and expired prescriptions to protect youth in the environment. Find a kiosk near you by visiting medproject.org. And thanks again to Valley Tractor for jumping on board. North Central Washington's trusted equipment and rental dealer for 75 years. Thank you, Valley Tractor. We'll come back. Grant's going to take it over. I'll head down to the field and see if I can get Mr. Allred coming up on the postgame show.
Oh, we're still okay. Here we go. Thank you very much, Eric. 6:06 left. Clock is stopped right now. Oh, it is a timeout. That's right. Boyd, it has been all Royal Knights here tonight. The #1 team in many polls in the state. And how couldn't they be? 4-time state champion in a row the last 4 years. And boy, they're showing why here tonight. All right, we have Grant Wardner in at quarterback. The handoff goes right side, and it's taken down. The handoff is Kevin Gutierrez, and he takes it for about a yard gain, maybe at the original line of scrimmage, so no gain on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for Royal now with 5:44 left. Clock is moving, and as Eric has mentioned, it is a running clock with Royal holding a 41-point lead in this one. Boy, who would have thought that coming in? So 2nd down and 10 Knights, 5.5 left. Once again, it's Wardner in at quarterback. Allred did everything he needed to do here tonight. Handoff again and again, nothing doing for the running back, Gutierrez. In fact, he'll lose about 3 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 13 now for the Knights. A lot of folks heading for the exit here at Cashmere Bulldog Stadium, and boy, it's been a beautiful night for football, and I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here on the NCWLIFE Channel tonight. As Eric will talk to Lance Allred here at the end of this game, and what a performance tonight. 3rd down and 12, make it 13 for the Knights. Lots of substitutes in now for Royal, and a flag flies. I think it's a delay of game, and it is, so that'll take the Knights back another 5 yards and bring up 3rd down and 17. Remember, it is a running clock, so the clock just continues to roll right through the penalties. And we're now down close to 4 minutes left in this one. No doubt about the fact this is a statement game for the Royal Knights here tonight. Build is probably the top game in the state right here tonight, and it has been all Royal Knights here in Cashmere. Wardner going to put it up, the lefty, to the sideline, and I don't think he got a foot in. He didn't. As the Cashmere defender rides him out of bounds, the intended receiver was Fisher Livingston. Made the catch, but out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th down.
McDevitt on the coverage.
Ball at the Royal 43-yard line. Make it the 48-yard line. 4th down and 17 for the Knights. Nathan Niebla comes on to punt, and I believe this is the first punt we have seen Royal try all night long. Back deep for the Bulldogs is number 7, Braylon Rubio, a sophomore. Another delay of game is called on the Knights. That'll take Royal back another 5 yards and bring up 4th down and 22 now. As that clock continues to move, 2 minutes, 47 seconds and counting here left in Cashmere.
Niebla to punt for the Knights.
Once again, it's Nathan Niebla on to kick for Royal. Punts away, high wobbler. It's taken by Zavala. No, he lets it bounce. Thought about grabbing it, then let it go, and it's down finally by the Knights. And I believe that's inside the 20-yard line. So Cashmere takes over. As the clock continues to move, Eric Granstrom set down on the field to talk to Lance Allred if he can grab him here at the end of the game, as we are now at 2 minutes left in this blowout win by the Royal Knights over the Cashmere Bulldogs. And boy, I'd like to sugarcoat it, but I really can't. It has been a blowout here tonight on the NCWLIFE Channel. It's such energy in this stadium before this game started. A packed house, brought in extra bleachers. They are full tonight. But it's just a disappointed home crowd as Royal has come in here and showed why they are the defending 1A state champions. Cashmere in no hurry, of course. The clock continues to move. 1:24 left in the game. And once again, our score is Royal 55 and Cashmere 14. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Hatmaker goes right side.
Pass completed to McDevitt.
So a pass is completed right side. Tom McDevitt, his first catch of the night. And that's a gain of about 2. Boy, and Hatmaker, after just an outstanding first quarter, has really struggled here these last 3 quarters, as we are down now to 39 seconds left in the game. This should be the last play of the game. Play clock down to around 13 seconds. Excuse me, game clock at 27. Pass out on the flat left side. It's caught there. I believe that's Berggren out of the backfield with the catch. Picks a couple of yards there, and that's it. And that will be the ball game. 6 seconds, 5, and now Royal can celebrate. They have been so reserved this entire game, so disciplined, and boy, they deserve to celebrate right now. Our final score, Royal 55 and Cashmere 14. Stay with us. Eric Granstrom will have quarterback Lance Allred as our post-game show begins in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
At Abby's, it's kind of simple. We're not rocket scientists. We just make great pizza. When you're ready for traditional values, time with your family, and a great meal, you're invited to Abby's. Order at abbys.com. Our family is here for your family. It's fall. Want a great value that doesn't involve pumpkin spice? Try Abby's Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Save and enjoy a pizza with loads of quality toppings to the edge. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Enjoy Abby's October Special at a very special price.
This year's Bridge of Sportsmanship will be on a Saturday. That's right, this Saturday at Liebofto Field at the Apple Bowl, where the Wenatchee Panthers will play host to the Eastmont Wildcats. It's the 18th Bridge of Sportsmanship. It will be the 57th meeting between the two schools as the Panthers host the Wildcats. We'll have our pregame beginning at 5:30 with yours truly and Paul Collard on the play-by-play. Kickoff set for 6 o'clock. That's on Saturday right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Well, it was all the Royal Knights here after the after the first quarter, really, as they take care of Cashmere tonight. We're talking with Lance Allred, the quarterback of, you had 2 touchdowns rushing going into this game. You had 4 tonight. Did you guys see something coming in that you thought maybe you could take advantage?
Yeah, a little bit. We saw, we have a good running back, and so he pulls a lot of attention. And yeah, he pulls a lot of attention, so if I pull it, they're focused on him.
You take a lot of pride in being able to see the field the way you do and just kind of hide behind those linemen and go?
Yeah, they make it easy, though, when they give us big holes like that, so it's good.
Talk about your guys', you just seem, this is our first chance to get a chance to watch you guys play in person and things like that, and we were very impressed with the poise. There's no excitement. You guys just kind of methodically can move the ball however you seem against this Cashmere team that came in. We thought they were pretty tough. You guys took care of them.
Yeah, preparation all week long. We have good coaches, so they kind of prepare us really well.
So they saw this as a benchmark game. How did you guys see this coming in to play Cashmere tonight?
Really, it was going to be really fun because the environment was going to be really big, so it was going to be a big game for us, and then everything's league, so everything matters. So
yeah, that's true.
Big deal.
So after tonight, you guys, I don't know, do you learn much from a game like this where you get a nice blowout win like this?
Yeah, a lot. Preparation, we learned that preparation is what we need, and so when you prepare all week and then you get a outcome like this, you know that it's working. So
what's more fun for you, those long touchdown runs, or when you just sling it downfield and you can watch it from behind the line?
I don't know. I like both of them.
Talk about your future. What's going to happen? We're having fun watching you on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Saturdays in your future?
Hopefully. I don't have anything yet, but
okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Well, you got a lot of eyes on you tonight. Congratulations, young man, on a great game.
Thank you.
All right, there you go, Lance Allred, who is the winning quarterback tonight for the Royal Knights, trying to repeat as the state champions for the 5th time in a row. We'll take a break, come back. More here from Cashmere on the way on the NCWLIFE Channel. Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCWLIFE Channel. If you'd like to come out and help us film football, volleyball, soccer this fall, we've got $75 waiting just for you to become part of our team and get behind this camera and help us bring the broadcast to North Central Washington. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com. And help us not drop the ball when it comes to our sports coverage on the NCWLIFE Channel.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today, and let's find your happy place.
Well, it was close for a quarter, and then it was all Royal from then on out as the Knights come into Cashmere and knock off the Bulldogs in this battle of 1A powerhouses. And right now the power seems to be with the guys in the white and black shirts as Royal wins it 55-14. It was 14-14 in the late part of the second quarter, but then it was all Royal from then on out. And Lance Allred, I can tell you from watching him in person for the first time, this is a very talented young man who has a bright future of playing on Saturdays if he wishes. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast crew tonight. Thanks to everybody involved in being here in Cashmere. And don't forget, more football coming up tomorrow night as we have the Bridge of Sportsmanship from the Apple Bowl, where Wenatchee plays host to the Eastmont Wildcats. For Grant Olson, for Malcolm Whitehall, for Tucker Wagner, for Dan Kutz, and for everybody else involved in the broadcast, thanks for joining us here on the NCWLIFE Channel, and have a good night, everybody.
Clock running, 5:46 left in the first. Handoff, it's Peterson, big hole right side, cuts it back, upfield, 20.
Thanks for watching live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast has been a presentation of our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage was also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, the Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors. Save Mart, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Be sure to follow local sports on our website or through our app for Apple and Android devices at NCWLIFE.com. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
Block from Smith, and that